It's not worth your time. We got much more to do while we are in a prime. Yeah. Stop trying to change who you are, honey. You're fine, fine. All mothers are queens, all women with dreams. Tonight the world is ours. Hey, we're gonna have that girl talk, my girl tonight. We're gonna sing that load up, tear the heart to heart.
Welcome, everybody. Hold on, let me give y'all some sound effects real quick. Boom. We're gonna go there, and we're gonna say. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Bubba's birthday extravaganza. Yeah! My sound effect. Explosion. And some applause. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Hey, man, it's so glad to be here with all of you, man, celebrating my birthday. Birthday is not until Sunday, but I'm just like, I need to do a birthday show. And I know this weekend is going to be crazy because my sister's birthday is on Saturday, December 7th. My birthday is on Sunday. Monday, I'm going out of town to Disney World. Yay! That gets an air horn. And I can't wait. Happiest place on earth. And then tomorrow is like my day off work and I'm just chilling. So I'm here for it and I'm happy, man. But so glad to see all of y'all, man. That looks like it's a few people in here working, waiting. So, oh my gosh, let's start from the top. And I'm going to do some shout outs real quick. And then, yeah, we'll get this extravaganza started, man. We're not doing a lot of stuff. We're just chilling, talking, and chatting. I just wanted to be here with y'all and say thank y'all. And of course, yeah, be here. I love it, man. Anyway, let's see who we got in the building tonight. We got Tiger. Thank you, Tiger. Says happy birthday, Bubba. Tweety, good morning. Good morning. I'm so used to the morning time, man. T Tweety says, so what we doing? T Tweety, we just chilling. Tony Rizzo is in the building. Derry Bennett is in the building. Tyler Hackler, happy birthday. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. Mary C, the Purple Dragon. Quadarius Bennett, what's going on? Neon Death. Decipher, Bubba Beard, Bonnet Sonnet, right. NJ Devising NJ, what's going on with you? Myla Reason, good evening. Juanita, Yogi Pretzel. Cam's Crash Course says, hello, everyone. Just stopped to wish the big man a happy birthday. Have fun. Take it easy, everybody. Love you, Cam. Industrial Lawrence Harrison, what's going on? He says, happy birthday, Bubba, man. I appreciate you and I love you so much. Jules T, what's going on? Latino is in the building. Cynthia from Texas. Mama Gwen, hey, Mama, I love you. Got something special a little bit later coming up from Mama. I asked her to record a voice memo. I did a little slideshow, and she recorded something for me, and just wait for y'all to see. Okay, that's all I say. Okay, it's cute, but then there's one part in there is like, you really gonna put my business out there like that? Cool, got you. Myla Reason, what's going on, Myla? Myla says, with all due respect and lots of love, Bubba, the soundtrack for the past 10 minutes is getting monotonous. Have a good birthday. Are you planning anything more for this birthday stream? Besides that little cute slideshow that I did, like I said, just talking and chatting with y'all and listening to some music. Hopefully have a couple of guests come on. We'll see. But we're just gonna have fun, man. I just want to relax and take it easy. It's the birthday weekend, man. It's the birthday month. My birthday goes the entire month of December. Yes, Christmas too, but I mean, my birthday is a national holiday. So yeah, there's that. Yes, Star is in the building. Good evening to you. The Truth Dragon NJ, what's going on? Lily, my sweet Lily, happy birthday. Thank you so much, Lily. I love you, mean it. Emily Swamp, what's going on? Rosalba, hey Rosalba. Love you, Rosalba. The Lost Play, what's going on? Happy birthday, Bubba. Wanted to catch the stream on my morning commute. The Lost Play, what time? Lost Ploy, sorry. What time is it where you at? Jesus, what time? Let's see, Juanita, we got Like It or Not. Oh, okay. Like It or Not says send Bubba a birthday present. Granny drawers. Okay. So y'all know I've been without Cash App for a minute now. So the Cash App that y'all see on the screen, no lie, and she can verify this. That's my mama's Cash App, y'all. Okay. So if you send money to my mama, she give it to me. But I don't have Cash App, and I know a lot of people don't have Cash App, so she said I can use hers for the evening. I appreciate it, Mom. And if you don't have Cash App, Venmo at DJX3C as well, too. And, of course, PayPal, XXXclusive. We'll get to that later on. Boom. Let's see. Tech Tink, what's going on? Shout out to everybody on Twitch, man. I love y'all. I mean it. John F. McDropout, what's going on, John? Thank you so much. Hating Whiskey, what's going on? Tigwick, what's going on? Canceling Culture, Textures Plunky. Twitch is in the building tonight, man. I need to come on over to Twitch and have some fun with y'all because I've been playing this game, Black Myth Wukong, for like the past, I don't know, 2-3 months now. It's been on my head and been in my brain for the longest, and I've been playing the crap out of it. So I need to come over there and play, man, so y'all can stream. I'm almost at the end. I'm fighting this one last boss that's been kicking my butt, but I shall prevail, and that's what I'm doing tomorrow. All right, let's see here. Choir 185, the Surfs TV. Happy birthday, Bubba. I appreciate the Surfs TV. I really do. I appreciate that. And Nartro Communist. What's going on? Y'all know I be butchering names more than Ben do. Okay. Let's see. Texas Plunk, I got you. Jeff at the Just Draws podcast. Jeff, what's going on, Jeff? That's my roommate, y'all. Shout out to Jeff. And if you have not already, go follow his page, man. Their podcast is dope as hell. The Just Draws podcast. Make sure that y'all go follow that, all right? And make sure I haven't forgotten anybody. Oh, y'all is in here. Y'all in here tonight. Okay, Decipher again. Full Fabuli. What's going on? 185. Ayelana. Hey, thank you. I be told y'all butcher name. I had to stop music and pause it because one of my favorite people is in the building. Jam Tomb is in the chat, y'all. Jam Tomb, I love you so much and I miss you, Jam. It's so good to see you here. I'm glad that you're here. I love you so much and glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. We got to catch up soon, please, all right? Meat Cakes 87, what's going on? Joe Fawkes, what's going on? Prong 999, Jerry McLean. Who knew that I bring the people out? KFZ is in the building, y'all. KFZ, man, it's been years. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, KFZ. Shout out to you. I love you, bro. Let's see. Hunger Games 1989. Happy birthday. My birthday is on Monday. Okay, happy birthday, Hunger Games. Mine is actually Sunday. So, yeah, but like I said, I want to do something nice. So, happy birthday to you. Early happy birthday. Jerry McLean. Hey, Jerry. I just had 500 milligrams Space Cadet. Send me some. I'll be waiting. Thank you. Make sure I got everybody. Chuck Diesel. That's my brother from another mother right there, bro. Good to see you, brother Chuck, man. Glad you are here celebrating with us tonight. Let me see. Okay. I think I got every. Yes, Star, what's going on? Derry Bennett. Look, Jimmy Comas. What's going on, Jimmy? Happy birthday, DJ Supreme. Now hold on. You might be on something. DJ Supreme exclusive. You know what? In this next era, thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it. Shout out to Jimmy, man. Glad that you're here tonight. Oh, Smash. What's going on, Smash? Happy birthday, Bubba. I appreciate you so much. Iris Fonda 378. What's going on? Welcome, Lady D. Hey, Lady D. I hope you're doing good. Okay. Canceling Culture. What's going on? My gosh, bro. Y'all are in the building tonight. Okay. Crimson Space 72. What's going on? Okay. All right, are we caught up yet? I'm still Chronic 989. What's going on? Big Man Left Hand, you would be the last one, huh? Says happy birthday, best friend. And he sent me something too. I'm gonna play for y'all as well later on, man. So with that being said, I'm so glad to see each and every one of y'all tonight. We're just here to chill, have a good time, man. And yeah, that's the main thing. Just want y'all to know I love y'all and I mean it. It's good to see y'all. The chat is lit tonight. Looney Tunes. What's going on, Looney Tunes? The chat is super lit. Y'all came out tonight for my birthday. It's like a surprise party. Oh, Not Lowe's 22. I appreciate. She says, happy birthday, Bubba. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Hey, good place as any, sis. Not Low started it first. Let's do it, man. If you want to send something for my birthday, please feel free. Granny Draws on Cash App. Granny Drawers on Cash App is right there on the screen. DJ X3C on Venmo and DJ Exclusive at PayPal. And I do have to give a special shout out to my brother from another mother, the person that's sitting behind the screen right now and that's running everything. Broke neck, broke ribs, broke foot, broke toe, everything. Shout out David, man. David, you my dog for life. Love you, man. Thank you for being here and doing this for me. Because at first I was going to try to like produce the show myself. I'm like, being, he says it's pinky toe. I was gonna try to do it myself, but I'm just like, okay, maybe I can see if Ben can do it. And Ben was like, yeah, I can do it, bro. And then Dave was like, hey, Bubba, I can do it. I'm like, damn, David, you sure? And he said, yeah. So I appreciate that. I really do. And of course, the main man whose channel I'm streaming on, the reason why let's be honest, the reason why I'm really here is because Benjamin P. Dixon. If Benjamin P. Dixon had brought me on this show many, many years ago, then I would not have been here today. So shout out to Ben, man, who is on the screen right now. Brother Ben.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Let me give you an air horn.
You know, hang on. Let me connect my good microphone. Hang on a second. Hang on. This is the birthday party. I need to do it, which means I need to man, I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready. I need to switch cameras. Hang on. Hold up.
Look, David. David saw Ben on screen. He was like, hey, Ben's ready. Okay. And he bought him right on there. But Ben will be back, y'all. Okay. He's come. Oh, am I here?
All right.
Okay, cool.
I'm back now. I should be back. There. Oh, no, hang on. That's the wrong one. Hold up. Lord, all the mysteries being revealed. There we go.
Everything.
Happy birthday, man. What are you now? 34?
That's yes, sir. 30. 30, actually. 30.
Oh man.
We're gonna say 30. But
I ain't ready. Now I is okay.
Shout out to Lee in the building. Ooh, shout out to Lee in the building. What's going on, Lee? He say happy birthday. Yeah, that's a throwback. Y'all don't know nothing about that one. Can you hear me, Ben?
I can hear you now, and I'm laughing at you talking about throwback. I'm laughing at David. What does David know about my pinky toe?
My pinky toe.
What does David know about my pinky toe?
That's pinky toe.
That's deep down into the black lexicon of movies.
Pinky toe. Which is funny because the movie was just on like last week, bro. And when I tell you, I watched it like it was my first time watching it. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies ever.
That's my favorite. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, man, but like, how you doing, man? How you doing on your birthday? Now, wait a minute. Is today your official birthday? Was yesterday? Because we were supposed to do this yesterday.
Yeah. So the actual birthday is not until Sunday.
Okay, all
So
right. Coming up.
let
All
me
right.
so let me tell you, a lot of plans that got switched because I was actually supposed to be on the way out of town tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
but and like finances said, no, 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 my brother, you're gonna have to wait. I'm like, okay, cool. So not going out of town until Monday,
Ah,
but it worked out perfect because, and I felt bad, and I know my sister is watching right now too. Her 50th birthday, sorry, Miki, her 50th birthday is on Saturday, and I couldn't miss her 50th birthday, man. That's a milestone birthday. She's the oldest sister, and I'm like, I got to be here for it. So at least I'm able to be here for her birthday and celebrate with her. And yeah, so that made me feel good. But
that's what's
I'm
up.
I'm off work. I started today, and now I'm off work until what is that? 15th, the 16th or
Oh
17th.
wow. Oh, you
Yeah,
took some
man.
time off, man.
I had to because I got all this vacation time apparently that I'm gonna lose it if I don't use it. So
Oh,
I'm like,
well, there
well,
you go.
hell, I'm
You
about to
better
use the
use it.
hell out of it. Okay.
Shoot. And you're supposed to wait if you don't use it by the end of the year.
Yes, so I have to
Oh man.
use at least. I had 108 hours left, so I have to use at least 60.
Wow.
Yeah, but still not enough hours. But I'm just like, all right, I'll maybe lose like 8 hours, but yeah, at least
Gotcha.
I'm take my time off. I'm like, f that. I'm take my time.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Gotcha. Well,
yeah,
man, it's good that you got the time and good that so many people are showing up for your birthday, man. We
man,
appreciate
for
you, man.
real. I was
Appreciate
like,
you. We appreciate what you do, man.
dang. I appreciate y'all, man. Like for real, for real. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I love y'all for real, man. Just a lot of stuff would not be able to be done if it had not been for Benjamin P. Dixon, Rebecca Zora, can't forget David. Hell, let's go ahead and take it back to the old school. Dwayne,
Yeah.
god dang on Mundale,
Yep.
Marcus,
Yep.
all of
Getting them
y'all.
fellas.
And Georgia. So shout and can't forget good brother Dr. Mac.
I'm about to say you can't leave Dr. Mac out ever.
That's who I should have called. I did not think about it until now. I'm like, dog it. I should have told Dr. Matt to come on today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he probably would have popped in too.
I know he would have for real. Oh, but yeah, man. But yes, I'll officially be turning 46 on Saturday, y'all. So it's just like
Wow.
this is the new era. It's a new beginnings. It's time to make some stuff shake, and I'm so ready for the new year.
That's right. That's right.
I am. But Ben,
Well,
how
man,
you doing, brother? I'm glad that you're here with me, man. How you doing?
man, I'm good, man. I'm just out here grinding in these streets, just trying to do all the stuff I'm doing. You know how it is, man. You know what it'd be like with me over here, man. So the family's good, the kids are good, work is coming along. We ministering, the church is going. We did church on Sunday, streamed it, man. We had over 900 people show up virtually. So that was a blessing. So it's just doing it. We still calling out these devils, these Christian devils is what I call them.
Right.
Still doing that work. So ain't nothing to it but another day.
Exactly. And let me give you your roses while you here, brother. The work that you're doing is amazing. I
Thank you,
tuned
man.
into the sermon, bro,
Oh,
and I
thank you,
was
man.
like, Ben is like, hold on. Now, hold on.
Yeah, man.
That man up there preaching. Like
Look, man.
for real.
Look, no part is kept. I was always like a for real preacher. I just,
You were.
I always observed the separation of church and state. When I talked about politics, I talked about politics, all right? But now you got all these Christian devils who trying to turn this country into Handmaid's Tale. I'm like, well, dog, y'all gonna make me have to preach publicly. So here we go. Let's do it. Shoot.
Keep doing the good work. We appreciate you. All the work that you're doing. We appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate it.
Real.
Well, what we jamming?
Cheers.
Say that last one again.
I said cheers.
Oh, cheers to you, man. Forget me. Cheers to you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday again, man. Let's turn up now. As much as I can turn up publicly now. Now, James, I appreciate you because you and me go all the way back to college. So you knew me in college. But
Right.
you also knew me during the pandemic, and I used to be a little bit rowdy online.
Just a little bit.
As much as I can publicly turn up now, man, it's your birthday. Let's turn up.
I appreciate that, brother, man. Hey, and yes, Ben was the pandemic, but the pandemic was different for everybody. When I tell you it was different for everybody, woo, Jesus. That's all I can say. But
Yeah.
I go back and I look at certain stuff that comes on TV like now, like the old reruns of episodes and shows. I'm just like, ooh, that was the pandemic, child. That was a mess. It really was. I'm glad to be on the other side of that because a lot of people didn't make it on the other side. They really
man.
didn't.
Oh man, a whole lot.
A
What, a million
whole
and a
lot.
half? Shoot.
But here we are. We made it.
Uh.
So, brother, I'm gonna get started first with a couple of clips that basically discuss how Sagittarius is. So, David, you already had those clips, please.
Now you just let me know when Pastor need to get off the screen.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
All right.
And then let me do this.
Oh, thank you, Chicken Fried Dragon, for reminding me to ask him. Granny draws, bro. That's your cash app.
Ask my mama. That's her cash app.
Oh man, that's
my cash app will no longer work, and they just sent me something today talking about they would not appeal it, and I'm just like, why? What did I do to violate terms of service? And they won't say anything. So I'm just like, y'all tell me, or I'm just gonna go ahead and seek law counsel. They ain't gonna seek nobody, but I'm gonna seek an attorney.
Hey, listen, even when you ain't got an attorney, you got to be able to threaten them like you do.
Exactly, because like what the crap, man? Y'all messing up my money. All right, David, you can play that one. David is having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if it was just me. Oh man.
There's something about Mama Gwen trolling payers with that. No,
I mean, that's a classic one. What's your cash app? Granny draws.
Granny draws. Like, Mama, when she first gave it to me, I was like, Mama, what? Granny draws? How did you come up with that?
It's a great name. You're never gonna forget it.
You're never gonna forget it. And I'm like, Granny draws. Okay, this woman is crazy. All right, let's see.
Y'all, I got a PSA. If your birthday is in December, please send this to somebody that you love. We don't want one gift. We want two separate gifts. The one for our birthday in December, and then we want the one for Christmas. Don't get us one gift. Don't combine them. We don't want your 2 for 1. We want individual gifts for each celebration. Okay? Thanks, management. December 8th is my birthday.
Hey, and when I saw this video, I'm like, hey, and her birthday December 8th? That's dope. But no.
Look, I got 2 kids with birthdays in December and Christmas for all of them. So I be wanting to tell them y'all gonna get one gift, but we end up always getting them 2 gifts. So I get it.
I'm about to say, because Mama used to try to pull that. Like, first of all, my birthday is on the 8th. My oldest sister is on the 7th. So I used to have to share birthdays every year up until I was 18 when I was going out the house with my oldest sister. I'm like, I don't want to share a birthday. Like, I want my own. And then, because it's during Christmas time, I had to always get that 2 for 1 gift. I had to get the Christmas and the birthday gift mixed up together. Like, you'll get your bigger gift on Christmas. Don't do that. I want my big gift on my birthday. Q, thank you. Big man left hand in the chat. And then I want my Christmas gift as well too, which should always be big. Which leads me to the second clip. David, if you could please Sag 1, my facial expression when I don't get the big gift that I want for Christmas. I'm spoiled, y'all. Very spoiled.
I love it. Look, did she play Cruella DeVille?
Yes, she did.
And then there a picture of you dressed up like Cruella DeVille. You thought I wasn't gonna put 2 and 2 together. I pay attention. Like I watch the details. Bring up that picture of him as Cruella DeVille. See, I pay attention. I thought I saw that. See, I put 2 and 2 together. That's why your face look like that when people don't get you the big gift. I get it. I understand now. I understand.
It explains so much.
Oh,
Brother
man.
Ben,
Yes, sir.
Y'all about to see a pastor get cussed out live on YouTube today.
Well, what I do? I'm just putting two together. That's all. Oh, wait a minute. I mixed them up. My bad.
What's that?
B in the chat room said I'm mixing up Meryl Streep with Glenn Close.
That's right.
Okay,
so,
my fault.
Ben.
Yeah.
All white people look the same. It's okay.
Wait. I say a lot of stuff. I might drop the C word from time to time. But the previous comments can only be applied to Bubba James Williams, not Pastor Ben. Pastor Ben didn't say that.
But you were thinking it.
Oh, goodness. I fell into that trap. See, then I thought I was trying to be cultured. I was trying to be like, I know who these white women are.
But what's funny is I thought the same thing. Like, oh, wait, that was Glenn Close.
You went right along with me.
But look,
either way go.
Look.
She do kind of favor the person who played Cruella DeVille. And that's the Cruella. Wait, now that's the Cruella DeVille character though, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. At least I got that much right.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Talking about Bubba said, bring me them Dalmatians. No, but I had fun doing that. That was like way out there for me for Halloween. And I'm just like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do it. I don't know why I came up with Cruella DeVille. And then I just started researching and I saw the plus size dress with the overcoat and the wig. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to do it.
You committed. Oh, man.
Committed.
That's a big commitment. That's a big commitment, man.
It was a big
commitment. Bravery right there.
It was fun, though. It was a lot of fun.
Was that this past Halloween?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, wow.
Let me see. How long, Ben? I'm going to... I got something for you that you probably didn't see. Let me
keep my camera on so I can cut myself out real quick. Because I never shall forget. Hands on your knees. Hand on your knees.
Oh God.
Never shall forget. The Scooby-Doo twerk.
The Scooby-Doo twerk.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, B. I appreciate it. Bubba's B says, oh, okay. David does have it. Yes, David, please. B says, Bubba, I hope you have an amazing birthday week. I am off work for a whole week and a half, basically. So yes, I am good. Good. No, David, not that one. No, David,
no. I will pull out my holy anointing on.
Oh God.
I'll start casting. Y'all have to put me on screen, boy.
Oh Jesus.
Oh man.
Okay, David, I see it.
Never.
Hands on your
At least not with me on. Well, and think this is going to be an interesting time for the Benjamin Dixon Show channel. It's got a whole lot of diversity on it.
Okay, for real. That's all. Okay, I know Ben coming on. Let me make sure I'm being my bestest behavior.
Hey, no, high key though. StreamYard does an amazing job with the because I'm in front of a green screen. But you can't even tell. Like I'm moving my hand stuff. You don't see none of the green. That's
yeah, it actually does really good. Actually,
shout out StreamYard. I might have to because the stuff I use on it always had a little green outline. I might have to start recording in StreamYard.
Yes, it did.
Sorry. I don't mean to go into production mode, but I was just looking. What you got next?
Oh, okay. Hold on. David had to go back. Okay, there we go, Ben.
I'm gonna be honest with you, the screen is frozen for me.
You say it's frozen?
Okay, there. You went hard. You went hard, You're missing one thing though. You're wearing those flats, man.
Yes, see?
You're wearing those slippers.
Bruh, I wasn't about to put I tried. Okay, I tried to find heels or something else, but when I tell you, I went about to pay $40 for those size 15 shoe.
Oh
just for me,
man.
just for me to be in them for like an hour because even them little baby doll shoes I had on, they
Yeah.
only stayed on my feet for like 30, 45 minutes. Oh man. But it was freaking terrible.
That's what's up, man.
But
That's what's
I had fun doing that. I had a lot of fun doing that though. Oh, he did. Cancer Culture says Ben called you out on your birthday. I know, right?
look. My daddy always said, if a job worth doing is worth doing right. So,
Exactly.
But man, it was great. I was looking. I saw that. I said, I wonder what kind of shoes he got on. There you go, them flats.
The flat.
Not even flats. Those are house slippers.
They
But
ballet shoes.
The color was right though. The color match. I saw the coordination though.
I hate you, Ben.
It was coordinated. It looked good, man, brother. It was good.
I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much.
All I did for Halloween was put on a hoodie and walk my kids around. Them. That's all. That's all you can get from me at my age, man.
That's it.
That's about the most commitment. That was a big commitment. I'm like, I'm actually going out here, going door to door with ask for some candy. That's huge. So
Right.
it was a really eventful Halloween for all of us.
Dude, yeah, I don't think we had a chance to talk in a minute. I forgot to tell you the last couple of events that I've done. I've had people come up to me, "Hey, you look familiar." You
Oh,
like,
really?
I said, "Yeah, I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "You on the Benjamin Dixon show?"
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, "Yeah." And it's like it was so random, dude. Not only that, but I was in a quick trip down the street from my house, and this older guy kept looking at me. So I'm like, I clutched my pearls a little bit because I'm scared. I know it's like a lot of, weirdos out here and everything.
Yes, sir.
But he was like, "Hey, you on the Benjamin Dixon show, ain't you?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." He's like,
Oh,
"Hey,
man.
y'all keep up the good work." I'm like, "Oh, that's all right."
That's a good feeling, man. I like that. That's great, man.
It really is. And I'm like, man, I'm saying, yeah, brother, Benjamin Dixon, he's still doing his thing. He's like, yeah, tell him to keep up the good work.
Hey, man, let me tell you one thing about us, though. Every single one of us. And matter of fact, I gotta pause and reflect on that whole season where y'all were holding it down when I couldn't. Like I was out zoned in the universe, just gone. I had to take some time off. But like overall, every single one of us, we have been grinding through not only the pandemic, but after the pandemic, we are a stable force. Now we might pop up on random days here and there. We might not always be on Saturday at 10 a.m. Like we might be 10:15, 10:30, somewhere around there.
11,
11, depending on what Rebecca got going on, could be 11:15. But we here for the people.
Exactly. And we doing the work. And Ben, like I said, Ben, the videos and the shorts that you've been putting out.
Appreciate it, man.
Chef's kiss, brother. I appreciate you, man.
That, man.
Good job. Great job.
Thank you, man. Come on, somebody.
Okay.
You can't do that around church. Oh, hey, glory.
All right, don't get me started now.
Hey.
Brother Ben, now
Yes, sir.
I know you're not a movie going person, but it just depends. But you know music. So have you seen Wicked?
No, I haven't, but I've heard everything about it. What did you think about it?
I've seen it twice in the movie theaters. I would have went a third time, but I've seen the bootleg like 3 times as well too. So I've seen it like 5 times, maybe 6.
Nice.
And when I tell you the movie and the soundtrack, Jesus, I try every day. I fight for my life not to listen to that soundtrack, and I fail.
That's great, man.
And I'm singing every song. But I got a couple of clips.
Okay.
And one is from this lady. David, let me make sure I tell you which clip this is, the first one. Wicked 1, David, is the one. But she is basically predicting what's going to happen to the movie. She hasn't gone to see the movie yet, but she goes to see she's predicting what's going to happen in the movie. And then there's another clip we'll show as well too that shows her thoughts after seeing the movie. So let's see what she had to say before going to see the movie.
Back as the only person on your timeline that knew nothing about Wicked until last month. And because I'm going to go see it tomorrow, I'm going to guess the plot of this and break this story down to y'all as if I'm confident in what I'm talking about. based off of a couple of pictures I've seen and the 3 songs that I've heard. Watching this back is about to be so funny. So the story starts off in Munchkin Land, right? And Grandma and Grandpa Munchkin are like, I remember when McDonald's cost $2 and broccoli was free. And then there's a little Munchkin that comes in and is like, tell me, why is the Wicked Witch so mean? And Grandpa's like, because she's ugly and money hungry. And then the grandma waits until he leaves and she's like, I can tell you the real story, baby. And then boom, the grandma flashes back to when she was a cafeteria worker at Shiz University. And that's when we see that everybody there is all dressed alike. And it's like if Harry Potter and Mean Girls had a baby. And everybody wears their blues. But one day, this little girl named Galinda, y'all, her name is Galinda in the movie, apparently. What? Anyway, she comes in there and she's like, I don't do blue, I do pink. Everybody's infatuated at the fact that she can just be so resilient. And then they're like obsessed with her. She's like the it girl and everybody loves her. Until one day, one girl transfers in from an HBCU in Oz. And then everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's green and she won't wear blue. Let's be mean to her for no reason. And now Galinda is kind of jealous because she's like, who is this girl that is also standing out? How dare somebody be different like me? And then this lady is their teacher. And for some reason, she never liked Galinda. She was never her cup of shiz tea. And so she was like, Galinda, Elphaba, you're going to be roommates. And all of a sudden, we're in an episode of Wednesday where one girl wants her room to be pink. The other girl wants it to be all black. And they just fight and they hate each other. And the school is on Galinda's side because Galinda comes from good stock. And Galinda's parents contribute to Shiz University, which is why she can wear whatever she wants. But eventually, they become friends because they realize things that are different belong together. And then Galinda's going to be like, I'm going to make you popular. I'm going to make people like you. And then they can say I did it and I get my credit because she's a narcissist. Every day, this lady sees that Glinda and Elphaba are getting close. And for some reason, she doesn't like that because she don't like Galinda. They get put in a school project together and Elphaba kills it. I don't know what magical project it is, but I'm assuming she's a lot stronger than everybody else. And everybody's like, it's because you green. And Galinda is like, not my friend, not that one. And it's really affecting Elphaba. But then one day, something happens where people just start losing their powers in the school for no reason. And this lady is like, Elphaba, are you the new Supreme? Is everybody losing their power because you're here gaining power? And Glinda's like, well, maybe she is powerful. We should ask the all-powerful, all-knowing Wiz in Emerald City. And she's like, go, but you better be back by midnight. If you're not back in the school by midnight, it won't be your shoes that disappears. It'll be eyeballs. So they press their way to the Emerald City, but there's technically a curfew because something else is going on down there. And she tries to tell her, girl, can you wear something a little bit more discreet? This pink is going to get us caught. Which is why Elphaba wears a full black gown because she knows with black and her green face, she's just going to blend right on into the Emerald City. Unfortunately, when they get there, they realize that they've been stabbed in the back and bamboozled because the teacher has already gone down to Emerald City to report that she thinks that Elphaba is too powerful and should be eliminated. But then they're all surprised to find out that the Wiz isn't even all powerful in the first place. He's just a regular man. And that's when we learn that there's a crossover to Harry Potter because they report Elphaba to the Ministry of Magic and say, she is too powerful. Get rid of her. And Elphaba looks up at Galinda and she's like, girl, help. Let them know that I'm not dangerous. And Glinda turns on her and she's like, I don't know. I did see you flying the other day. Because she realizes if they get rid of Elphaba, she is back to being the baddest witch. This is when Elphaba realizes that she does not have a friend in Oz. And that's when she breaks the window and she's like, that's fine. I'll be your villain because that just means that you're scared of me because you know I'm better. And she goes and lives with her sister that lives on the east side. Glinda graduates top of her class, but whenever she's traveling, because she's afraid that Elphaba is going to beat her down, she travels in this bubble for safety. And in the end, the little Munchkin grandchild is like, but if people know that, why do they call Glinda the good witch and the other one the wicked witch? Hello? And the Munchkin is like, because you got to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. The next morning, they hear a crash.
She really doing this off of just a couple clips.
The little Munchkin family is shocked to see that the wicked witch of the east is now dead. Elphaba just landed, Glinda's landed, and Dorothy is confused. And the little Munchkin child says, Grandma, can't we say hi to Elphaba? Remember, she's actually good. And the grandmother is like, why don't you do that little lullaby dance for Glinda? The Munchkin child realizes why she has to do it. And as the Lullaby League does their little ballet dance, the camera pans out and you just realize that systemic oppression will never go away. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I think I'm going to see in the theaters tomorrow.
Now, my question is how accurate was she? Hang on, let me see the next. And Kev Z in the chat room, I could laugh, but I laughed plenty. I was just enthralled with what she was saying, and I'm like, it sounds plausible.
Exactly. Like, so we're gonna play part 2 and see what she actually happened when she did it. But shout out to Snack in the chat room. I ain't seen Snack in
Yep.
years and how long. Got Mark Saunders in the building. And it was
What up,
somebody
Mark?
else that popped up in here too. We ain't seen in a long time. Oh, Alicia.
KFZ.
Hey, Alicia. And KFZ. Like, that's the old school, man. Old school.
Old school. That's the folks who were rocking with us in the pandemic hard.
Okay, you remember the patron parties, man?
The patron parties, man. Used to be live.
Oh my gosh. Okay, David. Wicked 2.
Now I want to see how accurate she was because I didn't see it.
Oh my gosh. And it's
just
it's not a lot of it's no spoilers. Okay, no spoilers. Okay. You can go, Dave. You go ahead.
Let's go watch Wicked. Y'all just wait till I get in this car. What the? I knew it. First of all, I'm about to put myself in the Smithsonian because my prediction was not far off. I've never seen Wicked. I only know a couple of the songs, and I've only seen Wizard of Oz, so I know the history of that. But my prediction, that happened in that movie. What I was not anticipating was how wretched Glinda and that professor. I should have known not to trust that professor when I realized that she was also the mother from Crazy Rich Asians. That's where I messed up. I didn't trust my gut. I said, I remember her from Crazy Rich Asians. I should have known. She's a villain. I mean, set-wise, people-wise, color-wise, hair, outfits, everything is just so pretty. There are so many little nods to the Wizard of Oz that was so, like, I'm just going to give you one spoiler on that. During Popular, she takes these red shoes and clicks them 3 times. Did anybody else see that? First of all, I got the part right about somebody losing their magic. I'm not going to say who, but I got that part right. My mind put me in the Smithsonian next to the Ruby Slippers. But the way they tied that in, I am so excited to see part 2. Universal Pictures, Ariana, Cynthia, hell, Adina, Kristen, Jessica, somebody bring me into part 2. I've got to be on the set. There were a lot of people crying in that theater. And I couldn't because all I felt was rage. I said, y'all brought my girl all the way. She done spent her good Southwest coins for you to skip. Girl, you know what? This may be too much for this time period in America. I don't know that we should be watching it. Honestly, can't wait to see part 2. Y'all ate that up. Y'all took your plate, put all the food on it, ate it up, and put it in the recycling bin for the next people. Woo! The other heartbreaking thing that I did not realize was that they were literally going to be telling this story post-mortem of Elphaba. Everything! I was literally like, oh gosh, she don't see that these people are crooks. But we saw it. Poof, it's 15 minutes in the future. I just got off the phone with my friend who is a theater girly. And I said, where is Tin Man and them? I'm not understanding. I guess the cowardly lion is he one of the animals. She said, you've met everybody except Dorothy. I said, how did I meet everybody except Dorothy? Then she goes, you've met everybody except Dorothy. I said, but we haven't even met the Wicked Witch of the... Y'all almost crashed my car. How have we met her? What happened? Oh my God. Am I the Ruby Slipper? Oh my God. Did I realize she had them shoes on? And I said, girl, did they put rubies on? I'm not well.
Dog. There is such a huge campaign to stop people from seeing that movie.
It is, bro. It is. I don't know if you saw in Kuwait. If you saw in Kuwait, they stopped they actually pulled it from the movie theaters in Kuwait, which is okay, fine, whatever. But yeah, there really is. She said something that made sense. It's like when she said they were not sure if this is a good time for people in America to see this movie.
Yeah.
Once you see the movie, you'll see what she's talking about. Granted, Wicked has been on Broadway for several years, and I've always wanted to go see the Broadway play. Never had a chance to, but seeing the movie, I think for me, it makes it 10,000 times better, honestly. But it's just like, just seeing everything that the witch went through is just like, damn, it's messed up.
Oh man, it's your birthday. I don't want to get deep, but But most stories that have been told to us through movies and through film and through books, they all have the same framing, man. It is a framing of the innocence of whiteness and the guilt of any other complexion other than that. That's proof of we're living in a white supremacist society. I mean, let me do it like this. Who was the actual villain in the movie Alien? It wasn't the alien, but that's how they sold it to us, right? It was the corporations who were trying to exploit them.
Wait a damn minute, man.
I'm just saying.
Dang it, man.
It wasn't the alien. I mean, who was the invader? Who was the person coming to their planet, to their territory? Right? They didn't start getting. They started changing that narrative around by the time we got to the blue alien movie. What's that? The big tall aliens that Sigourney Weaver was on. So speaking of alien, right? So Sigourney Weaver.
I forgot what the name of that movie was. I was just talking about it.
Somebody in the chat room got to know it.
And Q should know it. I just told Q about it. Like
Avatar. Thank you.
Avatar. Okay, Avatar.
So by that time, they finally had to start changing that paradigm, right? The paradigm was, okay, now we recognize that humans coming to this planet, they are the colonizers, they're the aggressors. But you think about like back in the day, like especially back in the Wizard of Oz day, right? They sold us a movie and we all loved it. But if you really think about the structure underneath it, saying, I don't want to get deep on it, right? But sister was right on. She was spot on.
If you really go dig deeper into like what happened, I saw a video like shortly before we came on. It was the guy that actually wrote Wicked. And he was like, he said one part from the original Wizard of Oz when after the house killed her sister, she was like, Glenda, I knew you had something to do with this, which meant that, okay, they had an understanding, they knew each other. So that's how he basically wrote how he wrote Wicked, is like, okay, from that part, that shows that y'all have history together. And from there, he just started building and building and building. I'm like, man, you built something pretty dope, especially you did it like that. But at this point, don't make her green, make her black.
Yeah.
Make her black. But
but you know what? The reason they had to make it green, because if they had made it black, then it really would have started a race war.
No, for real.
But man, I was wondering, and you know what they say, because on Twitter, like they hate everybody that's not white and Christian and straight. The number one thing I've heard about movies, like it's the same thing they'll say about any of these movies. There's a gay agenda, and you can't take your kids to see it, and you got to make sure you keep your kids away from it. Meanwhile, what they're really trying to keep you away from is that these systems are upside down, right? The people they have, what Malcolm say, the media have you believe in the person that's bad is good and the person that's good is bad. That's what these movies did to us all these years. Yeah, no, for real, man. And that's exactly what it is. That's the rhetoric I'm hearing, and then of course, those the white podcasters would think they got a platform going on and saying, why you got to make everyone black? The Wicked, why is she a black girl? First of all, she's effing green. Right. Okay. And then it was another movie they said The Little Mermaid was first. Then it was something else. They're black. Like, these are fictional damn characters, bro. Come on, man. So I really don't think it matters if they're black, white, red, green, purple, blue. It doesn't matter. Man, we live in such a crazy world, bro. It's even, I mean, it's so much crazier than even when we started just 4 years ago, right? It's only been 4 years.
It's been 4. Yeah,
bro. Long 4 years, but things were crazy back then, but now things are that much crazier. It's just wild. So a lot of people give you some love on your birthday, man, in the chat room.
Man, I was just about to say, bro, I'm just like, Jesus, I'm trying to keep up. Looney Tunes, Jules T, Lunch Break, Hot Take, Decipher. Says he wrote me a sonnet. What's the sonnet, Decipher? I'm waiting. Bad Lefty, Big Man Left Hand still isn't here. Oh, speaking of which, okay, I had another Wicked clip. Another lady was giving her feelings. Oh, Alicia. Hey, Alicia and Shay. Hey, Shay. Good to see y'all. Alicia said, can we do call-ins to wish Bubba happy birthday?
That would be great. I don't know if we can figure that out. David.
I know. David, that's on you, David. Can you figure that out? Pinkerbell, what's going on?
So good to see all of y'all, man. Seeing people,
man.
Look. I don't care what people say. The bonds that you create through the internet can be just as strong as the bonds you make in person, bro. Because I really feel like, wow, it's so good to see y'all.
Yeah, like for real, dude. It's just like, damn, it's like all of y'all came out. All of y'all came out to see little old me. Henry King, what's going on? See, like, God dang, Lanzetta, hey, and thank you for the birthday wishes. And David says he can share the link, man. What you think?
It had
to be a StreamYard though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, it would, and we'd have to. Where could we drop this at? Are most of them in the Discord still, or where's the best place for it? We don't want to just drop it public.
Yeah, for real.
That one time for my boy. Remember I did that at my 40th birthday party? And the room filled up with Nazis in 2 seconds. Sick. Good God.
Bro, I forgot about that.
It came in inward. I was like, oh, wow.
Like, wow. Oh, okay.
You guys really do hate me. I love it.
Wow. Right. They love me. They really love me.
Y'all send up, when you leaving that up there, I'm glad you left that up there. Send Bubba a birthday present. $ granny draws.
FYI, it's my mom's, y'all. It's my mom's. He said he can drop it in Discord. That might be cool. So
drop
if
it
you're
in Discord,
yeah, I like that.
And then drop
better.
the link to the Discord. And at least if there's a Nazi in the audience, they have to go through 2 steps before they get to it.
I hate you, man.
Hey, let me go refill on this high quality H2O. I'll be right back.
You go ahead. And while we're doing that, then let's see, David. There was another good clip that I pulled y'all earlier today. Actually, you know what? I think this is a good place than any. Q, who is my best friend, Marquise. Shout out to Q, y'all. Big man left hand in the chat. He better be here. But he actually sent me something today, and I loved it so much. So much. It's like a little slideshow that he put together, and I want to play that one. David, that's the one that doesn't have a name. It says like, I don't know, V15044. And shout out to Lee in the chat as well, too. Hi, Lee. Not going to tell y'all what Lee said he had earlier.
Forever. Yeah! Best friends are like diamonds, y'all. Rare, precious, and hard to find. But when you do, you better hold on tight. See, a best friend ain't just someone you laugh with. They're the person who's there when life gets real. They're the ones who know your flaws, your mess-ups, and they still think you shine brighter than the rest. Who's that friend that never let you down? Real friends, they don't flinch when things get tough. They ain't going nowhere when the road gets rocky. A diamond doesn't break under pressure, and neither does a true friendship. Best friends are the ones who stay by your side through thick and thin. It's not about the good times. It's about who's still standing with you when everything else falls apart. We've all got those people in our lives. Someone who doesn't need words to know what you're feeling. Someone who understands you better than you understand yourself sometimes.
Oh, you can play it again, David. Oh,
best friends?
And hey, Nat.
Yeah! Best friends are like diamonds, y'all. Rare, precious, and hard to find. But when you do, you better hold on tight. See, a best friend ain't just someone you laugh with. They're the person who's there when life gets real. They're the ones who know your flaws, your mess-ups, and they still think you shine brighter than the rest. Who's that friend that never let you down? Real friends, they don't flinch when things get tough. They ain't going nowhere when the road gets rocky. A diamond doesn't break under pressure, and neither does a true friendship. Best friends are the ones who stay by your side through thick and thin. It's not about the good times. It's about who's still standing with you when everything else.
Was that Lewis?
Apart. We've all got those people in our lives. Someone who doesn't need words to know what you're feeling. Someone who understands you better than you understand yourself sometimes.
In the back seat of the car.
No.
It looked like Big Lewis from Cookman.
No, that wasn't him. That was my roommate, Jeff.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's funny. But shout out to Nat A in the building. Nat A. It was. That's Q. Big man left hand in the chat. Q made that video for me. He talking about, Lord, he about to cry, y'all. I cried earlier, sucker. Thank you.
Oh, man.
But I appreciate that. I really do.
That's love, man. That's love.
That's the twin right there. I appreciate him so much for everything. So yeah, we are, and he's actually going with me to Disney World this time, and I cannot wait. And then later on, I'm trying to say this when Mama Gwen made one too, and you, you know what?
Make you cry too, man.
Let's go ahead and play it, David. Let's go ahead.
Let's see what Mama Gwen got for us.
Yeah. Let's play Mama Gwen one because this is funny. And shout out to my daddy. My daddy said happy birthday early, and I forgot to say thank you, Papa. I love you.
What up, Papa Williams? I was gonna say Papa Gwen.
Papa Gwen. I mean, that's what it is. I love. Oh, y'all, daddy got teeth now. Oh, we'll get to that in a minute.
That might be the most old school, not just black, but like old school black, like the old schoolist black stuff I've ever heard on this internet. Oh man,
daddy got teeth.
Listen, who you talking about? Shoot.
Okay. All right, David. Let's see what Mama Gwen has to say. Oh, here we go.
Hello, family. Bubba has a very special day coming up, December 8th. It's going to be his 46th birthday. Happy birthday, Bubba. But me, his mama, Mama Gwen, I wanted to share some special facts about Bubba, some little tidbits. He was born in Montgomery, Alabama. 1978, December. He was
look at me.
number 3 of my 4th child. I wanted him to be a girl, and I didn't know what I was having until after he came. I didn't want to do the ultrasounds or anything to find out. But he was a wonderful, sweet child, always has been. Very giving, very loving, willing to help anybody. But when he was born, we started to name him, I wanted to name him Sebastian. But his daddy said no, so we settled with James Devon Williams. He really didn't get Bubba until he was in college in the band. And that was, they call him Crab. That was his crab name, because he was a freshman.
There's a delay on me. I hear everything she's saying, but I can't see the picture yet.
To call him that. Bubba, at 2 years of age, would go outside with his brother, his older brother. He loved hanging out with his older brother. And they were known to take off all their clothes and just streak in the neighborhood if they could. Once the neighbor walking back, I had locked both doors, but those two managed to get out of the house and run up and down the street naked. So, and I think he still likes to go without his clothes. But then, when he started kindergarten, the teacher called me one day, and she was like, "We got to do something about James." I'm like, "What? Why we got to do something about James? What is he doing?" She told me that the little white girls in his class loved him so much. They would kiss him when he'd walk in the door. They'd run up to him and kiss him and hug him. She was afraid that the parents were going to get upset. Now remember, we were still in Montgomery, Alabama, where it was still a little racial divide. But even the parents loved James. He was just a very sweet child.
Oh.
Then when he went to middle school, that's when he started to play in the band. He loved playing in the band. He played the tuba and or the baritone, whatever you all call it. And he enjoyed doing that. So that's how he got his scholarship to college, by being in the band. But while in college, his love for music really came out. He became the DJ for his college campus, Bethune-Cookman College in Daytona Beach. But he was the DJ. Now, his daddy loved music, so I remember them used to love to listen to Tom Tom Club. And that's probably where he got his start in music, getting it from his daddy. I didn't find out Bubba was gay until he was in college, even though I always say I already knew because when he was 16, like most teenage boys going in the bathroom with the Playboy books, Bubba used to go in the bathroom with the men's muscle building books. So I kind of knew by the time he told me and his daddy. And his daddy knew too, because he actually saw him at a gay club, but Bubba didn't know that daddy had seen him. He was standing in line to go into a nightclub, and his daddy happened to be downtown in that area. And he saw him going into the gay nightclub. But we loved him still. It didn't change how we felt about our son. He's always going to be our son.
That's
I don't
right.
care whether he's gay, straight, bi, whatever. He's going to always be our son. James has a very loving heart. He's a good person. He will help anybody, and he will give his last to make sure that somebody's safe or somebody has food. So if you have a friend in Bubba, you have a great friend. I love you, Bubba, and I want you to have the very best holiday. So please enjoy your trip to Disney. I'll see you when you get back. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh,
oh man, Mama Gwen, that was awesome, Mama Gwen.
Besides putting all my god dang on business out there.
Yeah, she did spill some of that tea. She spilled some tea. But that's what mamas do.
And she whole said, why are you paying attention to what I'm taking in the bathroom with me? I like to read when I go in the bathroom.
Says something parents notice. They notice when their kids be in the bathroom for 30 minutes.
Shut up, man. No, for real.
You know, it happened. I used to think nobody paid attention, and I'm like, oh, it was that obvious when I was that young.
right. I'm like, oh, for real? Y'all saw that? Damn.
Yeah. I thought I was being slick. But...
Right. I thought I was like doing my big one. I'm okay, I'm hiding. Yeah, okay, cool. No, apparently not. But shout out to Mama Ma. I love you, Mama and Daddy. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do.
I love y'all. I love y'all too.
Okay.
I love y'all too. And have I even let me pause. Now, besides maybe at Cookman once or twice, I'm trying to think, have I even seen your parents in the last 4 years we've been working together? I don't think we had, because you know why? Because it was the pandemic. But I love y'all too anyway. I ain't seen y'all.
Right.
So
right. It probably would have been like if they would have popped up on the show, like when we brought Mama and Daddy in, like doing something.
Yeah.
No,
I'm talking about in person, but yeah.
Oh, in person? Oh my gosh. Yeah, man.
Had to be
over 20 years. Yeah, Cookman. Yeah. Oh man. So
that was love, man. That was love.
I know.
You see the chat?
Yeah, so I was about to say we have a guest in here as well too.
Fell asleep.
Alicia,
hey, we gotta be a video.
Hey.
Where are you? Where'd she go? Okay, there she go. Hey, Alicia.
Hello.
How have you been?
Good. Just chilling. I mean, fucking cold in Minnesota. I'm sorry, very cold in Minnesota. Sorry, Pastor Ben.
And I love it's always my fault.
I love it.
It's cold, huh? What y'all got snow on the ground already?
Oh gosh, it is. It was with wind chill. It was -15 today.
What?
And yeah, I'm in Minneapolis, and yeah. So just, I mean, and I work with I work downtown, so I come in and I see the encampments and everything, and it's just like even in Minnesota we have encampments still, and we have people out there, and so it just makes me like grateful for everything I got, and yeah, I just but yeah, how I don't get it. I'm planning on being out of here in a few years, so I don't want to deal with this winter nightmare anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah.
-15. That is insane.
15, like, and I can't believe I used to be like ripping and running, like taking the bus, just like waiting outside for stuff and whatnot. And now I like, start my car ahead of time and everything. Like I'm
done with it now.
Yeah, I don't say that anymore. No, I'm kind of a wuss now.
Don't worry. No, you good. I stay in the house all the time. Like if I go outside to smoke, it's just like, okay, and to me cold it's been like it got to 29 the other night. And 5 minutes, I'm just like, okay, I'm going back inside. But here you come with negative 15. Oh child, that's still summertime then. Summertime,
Yeah, no, negative 15. And like even if it's in the sun and like there's no wind, it's still like maybe feels like 10 above, maybe. So I mean, yeah, it's just it's bitter.
That's too much for me. I loved winter in Boston when we lived there, and it did get down to negative 15 one time in the many years that we lived there. And I remember saying, I ran outside without a shirt on just to see, and I came back in like 2.2 seconds later, and it was something I would never ever in my life. I wasn't even outside for 2 seconds, but it changes your life at negative 15.
It's a kind of cold that will literally just get to your bones and
in no time
chill you from the inside. Yeah. So it's I just keep lots of scarves around and try to stay warm in the office and everything. So
Well, how are you doing? I know you calling to wish James a happy birthday, but how have you been?
Birthday. I've been doing good. I've been doing my social work thing. I graduated with my bachelor's in social work. Thank you. And so I graduated and then did got a job right away, and I'm working with actually an organization that I utilized when I was a homeless youth. I am now working as a case manager for that
That's
place.
awesome.
Granted, they are a nonprofit, and I get to see from the inside out like what the rot of the like nonprofit industrial complex is. So I have it coming from both directions really hard because you have that like compassion and you have that love and you have that caring, but then you also have that like reality that like if they're going to run things, if they keep running things the way they are, they're going to keep getting the results they're getting. And like, they have to know that from a business level. Like, I wonder like what part is like understanding on their level and what is cognitive dissonance and what is, it's really hard to like, kind of like square those, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So it's really hard. And then just to like feel like your job might be on the line if you express those things, where do I, I'm not like buddy with the owner or anything, but at the same time, like I would love to have an honest conversation and just be like, hey, this is what's happening. Because ultimately, I mean, just a long story short, I mean, what happens in these nonprofits, especially with case management, especially with youth, is these youth come with like massive trauma. I'm talking about just not having parents, not having any parenting growing up, just growing up like as here and there and everywhere. And they come to a place and we say, from our company standpoint that we're going to show like, stability, and we're going to, be able to provide like housing for them and be able to get them better. And what happens is we come in as case management, they come in and they share with us their deepest, darkest stuff. They open up, they get to trust us, we build relationships with them. And then because case management is making not enough money to survive or has found a different place that can offer better benefits or better money, then, unfortunately they have to make the decision to choose themselves over their job. And then the cycle happens again, and it's replacement after replacement. And I'm talking like every 6 months. And then like this you know, I've been running into issues where they're quick to fire. And so it's like the turnover rate is so high that it's just continual trauma. And then I expect these young adults, these youth, to be able to like open up to me and like, hey, I'm Alicia, I'm your case manager, how can I help you? Like, as this white woman, like coming in, they don't know my backstory, they don't know the fact that like I've been homeless too, they don't know that, you know, like I had a kid at a young age and raised them on my own. They don't know those things at first off the bat, and that's not what I'm going to come with, because that's not what's important. What's important is them, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
anyway, it's just to show you that it's a cycle. It's going to continue to happen. I can't afford to keep living off the wage that I'm living on, and like with the benefits that I was getting, like I was basically having to pay, like my copay for mental health was $50 per session. So if I wanted to go weekly to mental health, you know, it would cost me $200 a month right there. And so, you know, it's just it's a struggle. And so it's like, you know, I've been struggling with my, you know, back and forth too. And I've decided that like I need to choose like what I know or what I feel is best for me and my son. And like that's to do my best job where I am right now and get some like start some what we would call in the business like termination. Like we would like start the idea of like Alicia might not be around always, like, you know, that kind of stuff, rather than just be like bam, like, oh, I'm putting in my 2-week notice. It's like, hey, what would it look like if, you know, this happened? What would it look like, you know, maybe I'm not here this day and this day, what are you going to do? You know, that kind of thing. Build some mastery, try to do those kinds of things. And then, you know, I'm probably planning on finding my way up the ranks because I can make a lot more money and have a lot more stability with the county, unfortunately.
It's a shame that people have to make that choice, right? Yeah. Between helping others, and then if you try to help others, they pay you so little that you end up having to leave to help yourself. And even listening to how you were talking about the number of kids who come with so much trauma, that's what I preached about Sunday, because like trauma is real. Trauma is sometimes you forget about it. Like stuff happens to you and you forget, and then when it starts coming back to you, it's like it can really cause a mental health crisis, because you remember the thing that you needed to forget because it was so traumatizing. And just hearing that there's so many kids. And then even what you said about your drive into town and how there's so many encampments in a city that the temperatures can get to negative 15 degrees. Y'all, we were already living in one of the worst systems, the cruelest systems, and in the world, in the history of the world, how cruel we are to each other, how cruel the system is to us, and how there's so many things that could be alleviated if we just didn't give everything to the absolute richest people in this country and on this planet. We give away so much, and then they don't even do anything with that wealth. They just hoard it. They sit on it and buy a second yacht. Meanwhile, you have kids who don't have parents because their parents didn't have parents, and because their parents were laid off during the onset of neoliberalism back in the 80s, right? Exactly. It's a cycle. It just compounds.
Yep. And it's like, not how traumatic is it to not have a individual or a set of individual or a community to model your life after. You know what I mean? That in and of itself is traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these kids don't know how to make food, how to, you know, how to take care of themselves, how to, you know, that just the fact that they're valuable, like without, you know, anything else, like that they have value, you know, inherent value.
Can I ask you this as a caseworker? What is the in addition to, I know you direct people to resources and you help them get help. But what percentage of your work do you feel like is just being able to listen to them and have a conversation with them?
It's a large percentage of it, I think, because again, this is the cycle. So they put you up in these systems of fail, to fail. Like basically, like I have a manager or supervisor, and then I'm supposed to have a coworker who's supposed to be my cohort and supposed to split my caseload. So my caseload right now is 48.
Wow.
So it's supposed to be like in the 20s. And now that it's back up to the 40s because my coworker got fired randomly. And that's again like makes you feel really shaky and unstable in your where you're at. Like, okay, could I turn around and that happens to me? But with the fact that we have so many kids and we have so little, I'm sorry, I keep calling them kids, so many young adults. The fact that we have so many and I have so many things on my plate, that means that it's basically like putting out fires, and so it's like wherever I'm needed, that's where I'm pulled. Like I don't have any time to do any proactive stuff. I don't have any time to sit down and make sure that somebody's benefits get shut off. Instead, they're coming to me screaming that their benefits were already shut off. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just a lot. And like that's here, heavy. Even like I think we have pretty good resources in Minnesota, like as far as like the amount of they get a stipend of cash every month, and then they get a stipend of food support every month. But it's like in order to do that, they've got to be capable and able to like stay on top of their paperwork, and like they've also got to be able to communicate with the county, and the county is impossible to communicate. Even I don't have an in with the county. And like, so I'm sitting there on hold for an hour, getting hung up on, sit on the whole, how much of my like bachelor's degree is like wasted or me on hold, like with social security or with, whatever. Like all those systems that are meant to be barriers that are meant for it, they have to be meant for people to just want people to hang up and say, forget it, I can't handle it anymore. Yep. And then they don't use the system anymore. Like how many kids do I have that are rather rough it than deal with that BS?
That's right.
So, and then what that means is they're going out stealing catalytic converters, or they're going out and doing this or doing that. Yeah. Guess what?
Just to survive. Yep.
That's survival. So oh my God, happy birthday, Bubba.
I know, right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring you down that rabbit hole, but
oh my God.
It's dope because
everybody to hear. Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. Knowing Alicia, what you were doing, like when we were like started all this, I ain't gonna say started, but through the pandemic, and like where you are now, that makes me feel so good. So hearing you talk about what's going on and that you're doing the work, man, that's amazing. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm not. But I'm so happy and I'm so proud of you because you have come so freaking far, man.
Thank
you have, Alicia, and I love you so much.
I love you too. And yeah, that whole bullshit about before the pandemic, the feelings about relationships of having, of people that just through the internet or whatever, it was like, oh, you kind of felt maybe I felt a little like, oh, shameful about claiming that relationship. But now I'm like, nope, I got a homie in Seattle, I got a homie in North Carolina, right. I got a homie in Atlanta, because those are my homies. Like my son is gonna make fun of me or whatever and be like, you don't even know them, you never met them. And I'm like, guess what? That's my homie. If I show up in your town and call you, like Bubba is gonna tell me like either pull up.
Yeah.
Like I have no doubt in my mind, So
we got years in the game around here. What y'all talking about?
Okay, and then also Alicia, it's funny that you're on the screen right now because me and Rebecca and I talked a few days ago, and she called me back after we hung up and said, Bubba, where the hell is my ornament?
He did not.
They're still there. I got them, y'all. I promise I do.
How many years ago was that?
I don't even know if the shit's still stuck on there. Like,
how many years ago was that?
Peeling off, like.
Oh God,
James, we're gonna get those ornaments one day.
That was Chris, it'd be 4 years.
To them at least.
Yeah. So Rebecca said, "I want my ornament." Like Alicia's been made these years ago. You still got them. Like, okay. Said, send me your address, and I promise I'll send it.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh God.
Well, I appreciate you. Hey, I mean, it means something to me that I know you've done some moving and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the fact that he still got them and got them intact so he could still give them to us. That's love in and of itself.
Still in the box. When I tell y'all, I made sure I packed them and they did not break. And look, as you see, Mama says mine is on the tree, which is basically she took mine and put it on her Christmas tree.
Cute.
That's love.
I appreciate the safekeeping.
Okay.
Alicia,
I love you, Alicia. Thank you so much.
Love you too. Thanks for letting me call in. I appreciate
it.
And
anytime.
I sent you a little gift too.
Yay, I appreciate it. Okay.
So spend it on yourself, and
love you,
don't spend it on anybody else. Spend it on yourself.
See, I like the way you think. Okay, I will do. I can do that.
That's all right.
Love you, Alicia. Thank you again. Okay.
Yep. Good night.
Take care. Man, you know what?
Oh,
I gotta bring the phone lines back, and we gotta have a way to get people on video. We might need to connect Discord to this so people could go to the Discord and just join. Because that actually did me some good, man.
It did. And then what David just said in the chat. Oh God, y'all really trying to make me cry tonight. Okay, we'll wait. But in the meantime, let me.
Oh,
right, man. It's a lot. Sky M, what's going on, Sky? Let me see. Bad left there, didn't shout you out. Del Sol, what's going on? Hey man, thank y'all everybody for the birthday shots. I really appreciate it. And it's so good to see Snack in here, man. Snack, I ain't seen you in so long, bro. It's good. I love seeing y'all. Donald James, what's going on? Excuse me.
Was that a yawn?
Huh? No, it was a burp. Like,
oh God, I said you yawned before me. What's going on?
Man, I'm getting old, brother. Let me start. I'm sorry, I'm getting young, brother. And Six Dragon Daddy is in the chat too. Man,
Six Dragon Daddy, what's good?
Yeah, Lee is in the chat. T20, thank you for your birthday wishes too. So life was going on. All y'all in here. Look, and Chuck, these are moderating. I appreciate it. What? And y'all, look who we got here.
Looking at
you've got the art because I look like food. So you got the art.
You got to occupy art.
That is Jam Tomb, y'all. Nika is oh God, Nika.
That's a sculpture I'm finishing.
That is
I love it.
Okay, I can see it now. I was like, that is how are you? I saw your name. Right. I'm like, wow.
Life has been hectic, but I'm all right. I miss y'all. I love you, Bubba. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I miss you so much too.
I miss you too.
When I saw you pop up in the chat, I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all just trying to make me cry today. I swear.
I don't always catch y'all. I've been having some problems, so I get a few Twitch, and now I finally think I fixed all my computer shit today. Well, I'm working on fixing it today. We'll see what happens if my computer tried to crash, but yay! I'm mostly back up and running.
That's good. Yay!
That is.
How have you been though? It's good hearing your voice. You know what I'm saying? It's great hearing your voice.
I'm not homeless anymore, so that's a win. The nibbling stuff is still rough. That's still a challenge that we're dealing with. I'm back to streaming though, and I have a schedule, so I'm getting stuff actually done and moving forward. How about you? I missed you.
Ben, you want to go first? Ben, you go.
All I can say is the road back from being displaced is a long one, and it is good to be. I would say I'm doing so much better now. And all I could do is just hold on. Like when you get thrown out into the world like that, you just really into the whirlwind, you really just got to cling to whatever you could cling on to and ride it out. But I have nothing to complain about. I'm so grateful for everything that I've got. And so just hearing your voice, Nika, is so good to hear. And you coming in and joining in with Bubba on his birthday. That's such a good thing.
No.
And I'm gonna say this, and then James, I give it to you. I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. There is so much power and so much strength in the bonds that we have. And it's not just because we have internet connection, it's because we have life experience connections. Like we go through some of the same things. We go through it at different times. We go through it at different intensities. But like Nika, my heart is being pulled on for your experiences, and then what Alicia just shared with us, like the experiences of her case, the people she works with, and we have a bond between us that really transcends social media and the internet. It's like there's strength there, and we haven't even yet catalyzed it. We haven't even really yet been able to mobilize it and to do something with it. But I feel that energy tonight just after these first 2 calls. So thank y'all so much for calling and just sharing with us.
Well, I love y'all so much. I have to get the rest of this computer stuff done, but I will be in the chat, and I love y'all so much. Happy birthday. I miss you. I will try to be more active. Love y'all so much.
Love you more.
Love you too, Nika. Thank you so much. Oh, man. You know, it was one person there, but somebody asked about in the chat, man. They said, where's Lateef? I was like, that's who's missing. And I was just trying to find his number. I thought I had it, but I know a way I can get in touch with him. And then Mark Saunders said that this reminds him of them good old patron parties. Yeah, I don't understand the patron parties, man. But you know what, brother Ben, I really feel like you said these next 4 years, we gonna need each other like a lot.
So much so. And you know what? I think it's going to be a little different because I think we're going to start being in a position to actually help one another. Yeah. See, we've known each other, and we've watched each other go through various hardships in our lives and displacement and being unhoused and losing jobs and losing contracts, losing all the contracts. We used to,
right?
Man, we were doing all right, Bubba. He was like, hey, you know, and then we just saw but when we all went through it, none of us really had the capacity or the wherewithal to actually help each other except to be a listening ear. And the patron parties became that kind of space where we would have fun. We would listen to music, but people could pour out about what they were going through. I'm real, man. Like out of all the superficial stuff, let me watch my mouth, all the superficials of the internet, all the evil of the internet and all the sickness of Twitter and X and all these platforms, like we have and offer something that is unique. And that's like high key love and unity and compassion and the ability to listen, and not only listen, but to empathize and to connect. And that don't pay the bills. That don't help you get back into your car. That don't help you get back into your house. But it just helps to know that God dog is somebody on the other side of the country who I ain't ever met is praying for me or thinking about me or sending vibes to me. And there's a place that I can go and I can just sit and talk with folks and just be amongst people who ain't superficial, people who not getting together to see who got the best what on and who got the most. Nah. We like real people with real issues who got real life going on, and all of us are here linked in together.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Whew.
And I love y'all people. Good God.
Because it's like building a community and the family that has been built over the past 4 years. And again, this is shout out to you for bringing me into the fold, because I never thought I would have been ever doing anything like this. I say that all the time. And being able to be here on this platform and being able to make those connections with people is just amazing. So again, brother, hats off to you and cheers to you. I appreciate you, man.
Let me interrupt you and say shout out to you, because there was a level of connectivity that I was even missing at the very beginning of this, right? You made these bonds, man. James, you were the one that knew, like, and I remember I missed so many patron parties because I was going through life. But when I came back, I saw that you had built a bond and a connection and a knowledge you knew. And it wasn't even about knowing people's business. It was about knowing what they were going through. And you knew them by name. You knew them by their situation. Like even now, you're able to see the growth in Alicia.
Right.
right? Because you were there with her and you understood and you listened, you heard the details. I was out somewhere in La La Land between communing with the universe, between what I was going through, between medicinal marijuana helping me with all my physical trauma in my body, but I sure was surfing on the astral plane. Yeah. I wasn't there for it, right? I couldn't be there, but there you were, tying those bonds together. And now I'm like, man, those bonds mean more than anything else, man. So thank you.
Yeah, man, anytime. And shout out to Rebecca. We can't forget about Becca.
Yes.
She talk a lot, but we love Rebecca. Okay, let me stop.
Yes. Queen Azor.
Man, the Queen Azor. Oh my gosh.
Yep, Jam. We are family. We family, high key.
Yeah, for real. Shout out Tyler. What's going on, Tyler? Man, it's just like I'm over here just reflecting to think about it. It's just like
the surfs.
The surfs. Oh, what's going on?
That's love.
I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Man, I don't think I've ever read this many Twitch comments on a stream. Like, it's been a lot of Twitch streamers on, and I got to make sure I go over there and do my due diligence and see them, because I'll be sleeping on my Twitch family for real.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you.
Oh my gosh.
What's next, man? What's next on the agenda?
Man, I don't know, man. It's overwhelmed. I don't know. My gosh. Mama just tried to call me. Like, Mama, you're still watching me. Why are you calling me? Let me see. You know what, Ben? I had one more clip in the chamber. David, which one was it?
I know that's that. I don't know why that just hit me so good. That's a good one. Even though I know I heard it before. I got one more clip in the chamber.
I got one more clip in the chamber.
There it is.
Speaking of which, let me have this conversation with you right quick, bro. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I'm really considering it. I think I'm gonna buy me a gun, dog.
Yes, do that. Hold that thought, Tiger. You can still join us audio only. Come and join us audio only.
Yeah.
James, no questions asked, bro. Like, you don't have all kids in your house. So I would highly recommend that. I know where the weapons are in my neighborhood. I know who got what and what we build relationships like that. So if my kids were like out of the house, I would have an arsenal in my house, as much as I could afford to buy one.
Yeah, and I remember going to the gun club Remember going to the shooting range and shooting one. I'm just like, having that much power in my hand, I did not like it. I didn't at all. But knowing where the next 4 years may potentially go, this point, might not have no choice but to like it. And then I started doing my research, like, okay, let me see about getting a gun license. Then I remember, we ain't got to get a goddamn gun license.
Nope. It's a free for all out here, man. And listen. Like, I'm gonna keep 100 with you. Like, we're so far behind the 8 ball on weaponry that we can't win a gun battle with these people.
Yeah.
Right. But you sure enough can defend your house against one of them who try.
Right?
We can't wage a war against them. But I bet you somebody come through my front door, I can take out at least one of them before they get me.
And
right.
Like you pull up in this driveway. Think again. Right. Think twice.
That's right.
Woo, man. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to bring that up because it has been on my mind a whole lot. And then I'm sending somebody that wants to call in. Charlie, thank you so much, Charlie. I appreciate you. Charlie says, "Happy birthday, Bubba. You really rocked that Cruella costume." I appreciate that. I had to flip my hair a couple of times. I put my own makeup on. Yes, I did my own makeup as well too. It was horrible, but okay.
I was getting ready to give you a obligatory compliment, but you went ahead. I was saying you did a good job, but don't ever say pastors don't be lying.
Okay, see the pastors. All right, I'm sending the StreamYard link to one of my friends, David. So if you're watching, you can call in, but it's audio only, please, audio only. And then while we're doing that, I thought somebody else was trying to call in too. David, you can play the clip of Story Time. And I ran across this one, man. It is pretty funny. I think you'll like it too. I cracked up when I saw it, okay? Yes, Tyler, it was. Tyler says, I hope this was the best birthday eve. You deserve it, Bubba. I appreciate it, Tyler. And Tyler, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the younger viewers, if I'm not mistaken.
Early 20s, I believe.
Early 20s, but Tyler has been rocking with us for a minute, dude. And
like,
just
how old was he when he first started hanging with us?
Right, Tyler, put that in there, Tyler.
He had to be less than 20.
Like exactly, like maybe 18. Oh, dang, Alicia said he's 21, so he had to be younger than that.
17, we're watching our show.
Like, and that man, that's another one. Don't get me emotional. Oh.
Yeah, Kevzy said he was like 13.
13. Man.
Oh, man.
One thing I will say before I play the video is look at me, not filibustering, but just talking. But one thing I will say, I spent Thanksgiving in Tallahassee with Q's family, and his nieces and the nephew came, and I remember his nieces coming up. They were just like, they were so small. This time it's just like it get there. Niece is taller than me, nephew taller than me. It's just like how I used to talk to them as kids. Now it's like I'm talking to some of my friends.
Yeah,
it's just lets you show that, man, time does not wait for no man, and time flies, bro.
I was outside throwing the football with my son, and I had a flashback just today, and I had a flashback to throwing when I was first teaching him how to catch the ball and how to throw. And I remember how small he was, and we would be in the front yard throwing the football. Or then one day we were out at the church and we were throwing the football, and he just was so excited and proud that he could catch it. And he would like to show off to people like, hey, you know, I got hands, I can catch this ball. And then I realized one, he's taller than me now. Right. That's not a huge accomplishment, but it's still a milestone, right?
It's right.
It's still a milestone. And I realized my little boy ain't so little no more. And so you're right, like time flies. And then all of a sudden your little person is now a big person, and your conversations with them start to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, especially you have 3 kids, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
I know your kids are probably like just thinking about, I remember like Jeremiah used to run in the room, little stuff. I'm sure at this point he's probably grown all the way up.
Man, he's about 40 years old already. Jeremiah is man, this boy is he's high key brilliant, man. He's got a vocabulary. Like, world, like he was reading it at like 2.5, 3. Like by the time he was 3, he was reading full blown books. And so but now he's 6, he's getting ready to be 7. And he's starting to shoot up. He's starting to get tall, and his voice is starting to get not deep. He still sounds like a 6-year-old, but I remember my little baby with a little tiny voice. And now he's got every time his voice gets deeper, I'm like, dang, my little boy. So what I do is I record as much as I can of him now, because I know, like, I love whoever they're going to become when they get older, but I always want to keep a piece of them when they were smaller. So I try to keep track of that stuff.
Ooh, man, we getting old, dog.
Yeah, man. You know what, man? Folks need this kind of love, man. James, Bubba, folks need this kind of love. They need this representation of love, not only just generally speaking, but from Black men.
Yeah.
Right. The kind of compassion and empathy that we have, the two of us, like, you know, what you and I do together is different than what I and Rebecca do together. It's different than what you and Rebecca do together. But like when you and I get together, man, we start hanging out with the patrons, like, it's love. It's pure community, empathy. Like, we want to know that y'all are doing good. If there's something that we can possibly do, the most time we couldn't, because we were struggling ourselves. But hey, we were struggling together. We loved each other through it.
We loved it. Exactly. Struggling like a mug, but we had each other and we was getting through it.
Hey, we call somebody, hey, man, I'm just going through right now, bro. I just need somebody to talk to about it.
We're like, hey, man, you want to do a show? Because I got to get some stuff on my chest, bro.
Yes. Oh, man.
Oh, man, I love it. Okay. Tiger then came in. I'm like, all right,
Tiger.
So let's get Tiger in first. Yeah. And then we'll do the clip.
Hey, what's up, guys? You got your coffee when I'm letting my dog back in the house. 1 second.
How you doing, man?
Tiger.
I'm hanging in there. I'm definitely hanging in there. I'm rushing back down the stairs now.
Okay.
My dog was whining because I don't know what I think we gave him some Thanksgiving leftovers, so I think that his stomach is not doing great. He decided to exorcist, vomit it away. So outside he goes. but he's back in there.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, no, I just want to call in. Wish you happy birthday, happy early birthday, of course. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I see you doing your thing out here. I'm proud of you, man. I feel like you always have been at a certain level of greatness, but now we can actually really see what that level of greatness is, and it's good being able to see that. You know what I mean, Bubba? You know, so like we're out here, we're seeing you do the thing, and I'm sure you've always been doing the thing, but now we can see it ourselves on our side. So it's nice seeing you being able to get even higher than you already were, if that makes any sense. So
Oh, Tiger, you suck, man.
I just it is it's nice. It's nice. It is nice. So
Oh
I just
man.
want to say, happy birthday, other stuff like that, and also on the I guess the guys of also talking about our kids and whatnot. Uh, Not to bring the mood down, but yeah, it was nice knowing you guys. I'm probably moving back over to England. I don't know, probably for a little bit, maybe we'll see.
To England?
Yeah, I'm probably going back over there.
You
Maybe
trying to
just
get out of here, huh?
Not mad at you.
maybe about 4 or so years. Maybe come back, see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. You
Nah,
know,
man. If you can get out of here, then I don't blame you, bro.
I don't blame you at all.
yeah, it's just a little test thing, see how things are working. Because like out here where I'm at, there's not many people. I guess Latif is around here too, but it's hard to track Latif down these days. So um, I'm out by my Lowe's with my family, and we're just kind of like watching all these Trump signs go up and the Harris signs go down, and we're just like, oh, okay, I see, I see,
Wow.
understandable.
Oh, so you're literally seeing people transition from supporting Harris to Trump in real time.
Oh yeah, we're seeing them all switching, and we're like, oh, okay, great, all right. There's a couple of them in this neighborhood too. We're like, oh yeah,
Kind of like
wave,
TYT.
smile, wave.
Ooh.
God, just like
Did you
I
say
don't want
that
to go down that rabbit
TYT?
hole. Oh,
Oh, I'm coming for them, man. I got issues with them, but go ahead, Tiger. It ain't about that right now. Go ahead.
no. So I dropped them like last year when they started with the issues with trans folks. I swear to God. But anyways, uh, but I. Yeah, we're thinking of like Bubba, you were saying before, purchasing a firearm. If you are able to do so, ladies, gents, and all those in between and neither, I recommend getting if you don't have a firearm in your home, at least learn how to use one
Yeah.
and know somebody who has one.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say it's up to us to save ourselves, but sometimes it could get to that point. You know, we could say everything could hold, but I hope to God everything holds. I hope that they're not tearing away at everything until it's just duct tape and glue holding everything together. But in case we get there, know somebody who knows somebody. You
That's
know what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I wanted to say. And that and if y'all want to help us on our end, also get free. Oh yeah, because we are gonna be needing some cash to keep the GTF up. So to say. Sorry, Pastor.
Right.
Oh man.
Oh,
Man.
Tiger, I appreciate you, Tiger, so much,
Yeah.
man.
Hey,
Yeah.
take care of yourself, Tiger.
Hey, no problem. Oh, y'all take it easy. Bye.
You
All right,
too,
bro.
Tiger. Love you, brother.
Yes, sir. I
Ooh.
think we got somebody else in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Hello, brothers. How y'all doing this evening?
Oh, preacher man is in the house. Hello.
Hold on. I ain't the preacher man. You the pastor. I'm just the choir director.
Hey,
that
listen,
part.
ain't but one step from the choir stand to the pulpit, brother.
They adjacent, right? Look.
Listen, literally. How you doing, man? It's great to hear your voice.
Dude,
For
doing
real.
great, man. Yeah, man. Well, first of all, happy birthday, Bubba, man. I appreciate you doing your thing, man. It's always good to just see you on screen, always smiling. You know what? Honestly, when I always see you smiling, people like y'all smiling on the screen or just in person. It reminds me. Sometimes I talk to my nephews because I have an older brother, and he's always smiling. He's just a happier, I mean, we're probably at the same happiness level. It's just that he's far more congenial. And I tell my nephews all the time, I said, I just don't smile like your daddy. I just don't. So, seeing the people like you, my moms, the people that just naturally smile, I said, man, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that.
Okay.
But
I don't know how I do it either, but I smile through the pain. That's what it is. Hey.
But that, and also, Ben, it was good seeing you on the Vanguard today, man. That started to be my new little spot to watch. I don't know how I came across them, but that was very recent. And then, I was born in KC, so I mean, the fact that they're in Kansas City doing it, that was kind of strange. So that's like I was like, oh, cool. It's good seeing Ben doing.
Man,
doing
my first time getting to hang out with those guys, and man, they're dope. I really love them. I love their politics. I even love Dusty, who came on after me. I don't know if you watched with Dusty, the Cult of Dusty. And he was like, Dusty is like the one of the premier atheists in the country, man. He's been doing this for so long. And so, I'm Pastor Ben. He's Cult of Dusty, atheist. So he was like, he seems like a pretty nice guy. He seems like a pretty nice guy, but I just can't believe nothing he's like. I was like, but I'm going to be honest with you. Quiet as it's kept, man, what God is getting ready to do, God's going to do through a whole bunch of atheists. These white evangelicals, these MAGA Christians, they about to get the shock of their life because God about to use people who don't even believe in God to show what the true nature of Christ is, man, what the true love and compassion and empathy. Without a shadow of a doubt, I know, and I don't mean to go on this tangent, but when you bring up those, the Vanguard, like, man, those dudes got good hearts. I don't care what they believe. Like Dusty got a good heart, and they not only got good hearts, they got good politics. They know what white supremacy is. I know plenty of Christians who don't even believe in white supremacy. Y'all give me them boys over there any time of the day, week, on twice on Sundays. That's all I got.
Color. I don't see color. Yeah, whatever.
So all that, man. But James, I mean, I don't. This about James. Oh, I'm sorry, James.
No, but just right quick. What you just kind of touched on. I've said for years how, and I hate to use this term, but I mean, it's just a term that church folk use, how the heathens know the Bible better than the Christian folk.
Come on, man.
You said that.
And how the heathens, quote unquote, the church folk, who the Christians always point out, them heathen folk, they seem to appreciate God more than church people. They seem to believe in the power of the God more than we do.
Come on.
And just a quick example. There's a church I'm going to now. There was a minister that was there. He was a pastor. He had to close down his church years ago. So he had took his God told him at that point to do an assignment to work at this other church and preach there. And so while he was there, he talked about how he's a school teacher also. He talked about how, I don't know how people keep saying you can't pray in school. You can do that if you want to, but it's just that, you try not to push it on the kids.
Right.
So it's like he was like it was at the start of the school. He was at the beginning. He's a well-known teacher. And it was beginning of the school day, way before school was going to start. And some kids wanted him to pray for them. So then it started with a couple of kids, and then a bunch of more kids came, and he's like, well, it started to be a gathering. He said, hold on, let's go to like a cafeteria area. And he said there was a bunch of kids going out and grabbing other kids, talking about they going to pray. Come on. And I'm like, come on. I'm like, dude, it seems like that's why I'm here I'm going on a tangent. I don't like there's something going on, and I touched on it when when Squirrel Gang got together with the clickbaity the other day.
Yeah.
In the chat, how there's two things going on with the black church. Number one, the black church needs to stop fighting with itself. It's like they don't know what power that they sitting on. And two, I'm tired of the church being pimped. Dude, I got problems. I got issues. I got problems. But I'm what's the word? I don't what I truly believe as far as my my faith in God. I don't operate as if it ain't real. I mean, even even at the, you can have a whole lot of comment about the different aspects of religion and the religiosity of things, but it's just something about the actual power and actual movement and how stuff actually does happen that I have a healthy respect for, for what I believe. And it just seems like a lot of previously been preachers, but I do feel right now a lot of the pastors are starting to get their act together. But I think it's right now it's just mainly people who are in the church. They just really don't respect the power of what they are dealing with, and instead of respecting it, they pimp it.
If I could, brother, let me say like this. I never forget one of the reasons I left the church. When did I leave the church? Because so I've been in church all my life. So I got saved at 7, and like what's 7-year-old getting saved? But I got saved because I had an emotional love for the narrative and the story of Jesus. And then I started playing the organ in the church at like 15, and I worked in the church as a minister of music at another church until like for 10, all kind of years. But so in my 20s, I was like 27. And then I ran into a group of preachers who wanted to go have dinner, and we went and had dinner. And man, I tell you, man, they were some of the worst living. Like they just had no standards, no morals. They were showing pictures of all the different women they were sleeping with. They were just doing all the worst things. And then I went to a church business meeting, and I looked around, and it was just so much ignorance and fighting on the inside. I said, what am I doing here, wasting my time, wasting my life? So I got up out that meeting. I left the meeting, and that night I went to the club and I partied with my friends, and I stayed gone from the church from that point till I got married. And then I didn't go back to church. I started doing politics for 10 years, met all y'all. And now finally, over the last 2 years, I've gone back to the church. The reason why, though, is exactly what you said. Like I was turned off by the people in the church. I know better. I know Satanists who have better morals and more better lifestyles and live more like Christ than a whole bunch of folks I knew in the church. So,
yeah, dude, I can rant on this all day. But look, I gotta go. We actually are speaking of church. Where I gotta go to a choir rehearsal. We're switching over to we're doing it virtual now. It's gonna be our first time doing it. So
nice. Okay.
Yeah, and if it works out, I'm gonna do a little video and kind of help other people. But quick thing before I go, this is one of the things that the black church in particular we need to modernize.
yes,
We don't always have to be in the building. We need to start getting out that building and start, taking the church abroad and getting out and actually doing what he actually talked about. But anyway, hey man, God bless y'all.
bless you, brother.
Love you, brother. Love you, Ben. I holler at y'all, man. So can't wait to see y'all on whatever stream y'all come up on next.
All right, man. We
Love
pop
you,
up.
Mark.
Never know
Thank
where
you
we
so
pop
much,
up.
Mark.
Never know where we pop up.
Okay, be somewhere everywhere.
Yes. Yes, sir. Oh, speaking of, in Leftist Mafia, Rebecca and them, what time they come on?
Right. I was wondering if they were on tonight.
Well, that they got plenty of people watching over there. We'll catch them after we done. Whatever time we done, we done.
Because I was I was trying to think of a way. Maybe I can pop in on their stream, but I forgot we don't do their stream. Oh, half hour. Oh, okay. I wonder if Rebecca's gonna be on there tonight. We gonna have to see. Oh, okay, cool. 8:30 p.m.
Good, we got time. All right, cool.
Yeah. And it looks like we got one more caller on, David.
Let's see who we got next.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
What up, Industrial Arts?
That's actually Q.
That's Q.
Yeah, it's a different Q. So I know. So let me tell you, I know like 5 different Qs, and we all friends. So it gets confusing. So this is another Q. This is the songbird right here. This man right here can sing his face off. I'm gonna have to make sure I share his Apple Music and all his links so I can get to his music. But my gosh,
you gonna sing Happy Birthday?
Oh no, not right now.
Oh, look at that.
I had to try.
Look,
thank you, brother.
This ain't my moment right now. This is Bubba moment, and I have a few words about this man right here.
Talk.
Everybody in the chat, I just want y'all to just listen real quick. Bubba and I have been friends for a couple years now, and he always told me, make music, you got to start using your talent and stuff like that. Basically, your talent just sitting there going to waste and stuff. So I started doing it, and then he basically, when I tell y'all, he got on my nerve to a point where he was like, "Oh, you got to put more soul into it. You got to put more feeling into it and stuff like that." And it got on my nerve at first, but then I appreciate him at the same time because I have noticed that my sound has evolved in just 1 year, and it's all thanks to Bubba doing that, like in the first place. Because it's like, okay, I can be singing, like recording the track or whatever, but then I hear Bubba in my ear, like, "Nah, you got to do it again, do it again.
That's right.
You gotta,
That's it. That's
put
it.
more soul into it for real." But he don't realize how much of an impact he has made on me, and I just want to let everybody know how great this man is for real. One of my closest friends. I don't know where I'd be without him to this day, for real.
That's love,
man. Bubba, I love you, man. That's all I gotta say. That's all
I love
gotta
you
say.
too, Punk. I appreciate you.
No
and
problem.
The new position is I'm about to be your artist development person too, but we're gonna talk offline about that because I stay because you know I gotta stay on you and you doing good big things, man. I appreciate you and I love you. And
Well,
we're gonna
I got something for you too. I need you to hop on one of my next tracks on Project E.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Yeah.
We'll
you
talk.
thought you were safe.
I did. Look.
But love y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Keep doing y'all thing for the Black community. I'm actually working right now, but I just had to say a few words for you, Bubba.
I appreciate you. I love you too, bro, man. And get your tail back to work.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
No problem.
Oh man.
That's
oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all get on my nerves. Oh my gosh.
Look who we got here. Who we got? Look who we got here.
Hey guys.
Fredrin.
Is this bro man?
Did we lose him?
You can hear me?
We can hear you now.
Oh, hey, how you doing? This is Latino Mufune.
Latino, what's going on?
Life is good. Happy birthday, Bubba.
Thank you, Latino. How you been? It's good hearing from you.
Yeah, I've been with you for a long time. Before Bubba was part of the show, when Ben was in his dark room in the Charlie Rose style theater thing.
Yep. When I still had the microphone in my hand.
Oh,
no, you weren't even on the show yet. Ben had like a Charlie Rose like set, and he was like doing like serious geopolitical analysis. That's how far I go back.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, that's funny.
That is hilarious. How have you been?
Life is good. Is it true that you used to share a studio with David Pacman?
Yes. Where'd you hear that at though? That's awesome. Well, I guess you can see the videos of it though. It's all over the internet.
Yeah, I think I've learned that from watching the actual videos you made back then.
Yeah. No, while I lived in Boston, I used to rent some studio time to do my show from David Pacman. Yep.
Yes. I'm not a person of faith, but I do enjoy your sermons.
Thank you, man.
In your Christian clips.
Thank you, man.
And I was wondering, are you planning on platforming people who want to teach about the history of liberation theology?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I mean, because that's my tradition. Like, and honestly, thank you for saying that, because I guess I never really just structured my mind to say invite some liberation theologists on. But if you had anybody particular in mind,
I can get back to you on that.
Okay. Yeah. But no, thanks for putting that in my head, because as much as I adhere to it, I had never really thought about like bringing them on, doing some interviews and exploring it, but absolutely.
And you know, the Republicans are trying very hard to put their efforts into driving wedges between the Latin American diaspora and the African diaspora.
Big facts. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I think it would be a good idea to examine the deep traditions of both Latin American and Black liberation theology, and examine how they overlap with each other.
Yes, because I'm thinking, because honestly, like liberation theology, if I'm not mistaken, its roots come from Latin America, and James Cone in the Black church, he added on top of it and brought it into Black liberation theology. So there's a deep spiritual and theological connection there.
Yes. Yes, in the early Latin American liberation theologians, they pointed out the structural immorality of capitalism.
Yes.
And its incongruency with the sea of serving the people that were created in God's image.
Yes, that's the truth. You know what, man? You're gonna make me go and do my homework again. I done studied. I've been studying in my return to the ministry. I've been like just neck deep in church history, church history as we branched off from the Catholic Church, the Reformation, all the way down to the Anabaptists. All just really following that track. But I don't want to say I took for granted the liberation theology that I grew up on, because it's kind of like what you think what you grew up in, right? Because I grew up in it, so I feel like I know it. But no, what you just said is absolutely true. There's a whole nother round of clips, James, that I can put in to this fight that we're in, based solely on the Latin American roots of liberation theology, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also build connections between Black and Latino communities.
Facts.
Because ultimately the same people are trying to screw your people over, trying to screw me over.
That's right.
That's
right. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Now you own it, brother. You are
okay. No, for real.
Shoot, that's strategy. That's high level stratagem. I needed that.
I'm kind of in a weird situation with my family, because I'm the only one that's not Christian, but I'm the only one that reads the Bible and studies theology.
Funny how that works.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, that's what I'm telling you, man. Like, people really gonna be surprised. Like high key, I can see we around family, and y'all know me for years. So when I say this, y'all gonna be like, whatever. But I high key this time that I've been in the wilderness is what me and my wife call it. Like when we got displaced from Atlanta and went in this wilderness, the majority of this time, the overwhelming majority of this time really was spending in communion with the divine entity, is what I really call God. God is too small of a word, but I've been communicating with this entity. This thing been communicating back with me, and I'm like, holy cow, wait a minute. And what the key thing though is this: it's not even about religion. It's about the fact that this entity has an awareness of every one of us and understands that there are people who can't believe in, I want to say it because I can't say him, right? To assert that God has genitalia is high key one of the funniest and the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, you really think God is sitting up there
did
with
not go through a process of evolution where he had to reproduce with other beings like God.
Right. Come on, right? So there's a level of foolishness there, but the main thing is that the people that's getting ready to be used are not the people who call themselves Christian. It ain't the people who go to church. It's not the people who thump their Bibles. It's not, no. It's the people who don't even believe, but got a better understanding of what it is to be God-like, Christ-like, loving, empathetic, and because that's the essence of God. All of this Christian nationalism, it is literally the Antichrist in the sense that it is antithetical. And so it doesn't, like, you're the perfect example, right? Because you're not a Christian, but you read the Bible. You understand liberation theology. You understand camaraderie. You understand standing with the least of these. That is the purest essence of who Jesus was above any of all of these evangelicals. So it doesn't matter if you're not a believer, man. Watch, God gonna use y'all.
The point I would bring up with you is the Bible itself. If you go to a Baptist church, a Catholic church, or an Ethiopian Orthodox church, they're all going to have very different Bibles.
Yes. Well, wait. Is that a question? Are you? Let me turn my speaker up. Say that one more time for me.
If you go to like a Baptist church or a Catholic church or an Ethiopian Orthodox church, they're all going to have very different Bibles.
That's right. Correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And people forget that the Bible is a multi-genre collection of books written by people that had very different beliefs and different agendas while they were alive.
Particularly King James. Absolutely. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so the Bible is not even if we decide which Bible we're going to use out of all the hundreds of versions of the Bible, when you join a church, you're not just joining an organization that takes a straightforward account of the Bible as a straightforward manual. There's something called a hermeneutic when you read the Bible.
Yes.
It's sort of an ideological lens that you interpret the Bible through. I think I would do a lot of service to both Christendom and the general public if you teach people about how and why different churches have different Bibles, and how even there is the same Bible being used by different churches, how the difference in hermeneutics shouldn't matter, and who you choose to go to church with.
Absolutely, man. Look, hey,
he's on
you
it.
preaching, bro. You are straight up preaching. You preaching to me, because that is a ministry in and of itself, right? And here's why it's important. Catechism 108 of the Catholic Church says we are not we're not believers of a mute word. We're not believers in and I can't quote it, but I can just give you the essence of it. But it's saying that what we believe in is a living word, not the pages in the book, not the pages in the Bible. And what people start doing is they start worshiping and idolizing the pages of the Bible. They start idolizing the thing that King James put together for his own political purposes, right? And so
there's actually a term among theologians, bibliolatry, where they take the Bible and make a false idol out of the Bible itself.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, man, we got, listen, like what platform are you on mainly? You on Twitter?
Discord.
Okay, I gotta come back to Discord. I wanna connect with you and talk about that, because you have in this very short period of time given me like a few more rounds to put in the clip, because you're right, this division they're making between the Black and Latino community is one that could be fatal if we don't overcome it. And a key way that we can overcome
saw the consequences of it during this last election.
Period. That's it. So I could say less. You done said more, man. We got it. We're going to link up on Discord.
Yeah. Brotherly love to both of you, and happy birthday once again, Papa.
Thanks so much, man. Thanks for the call. I think James had to go switch that battery out real quick because that light came on again. David, who else? We got anybody else? All right. Well, I'll filibuster while James, he's back. There you go.
I made it. There we go. Can y'all hear me? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, no, we got you. We got you.
Okay, cool.
James, you see what's going down, man?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We almost back. We about to plug back in. And you know what? I believe that there's going to be resources for us to do this work, because what we're getting ready to do, and I'm speaking it, I don't have the plan. I kind of, have seen it. I've seen it with our patron parties. There was something that I realized in Atlanta when we were doing the patron parties, and I looked at us all across the screen, and we were all there, and we were all talking, and we were just having these this communication. It was like, it was a divine communication that we were having, man. It was something special. And I realized it's the community. It is the community that means more than anything else, our ability to connect with one another like this. And you're a critical part in that, James.
Man, y'all making me feel real good tonight, because KFZ was in the chat asking about Courtney, and Courtney has popped up. Ben, you remember Courtney, bro?
What's going on? Wait, in the chat or in the call?
In the chat, yeah.
Courtney, what's going on?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's love. And you know what, man? Hey, y'all, listen. So crazy. Other people need to be a part of this, which means we got to do it more often, James.
No, like for real, Ben. Like
for real.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to take calls, and we just got to listen to people. Let people talk about whatever they want to talk about. If they happy, if they sad, if they agree with us, if they don't, if they mad, don't get too beside yourself, because we still Negroes.
Right. Still okay now.
We still turn up. We still turn that corner real fast. But you can disagree with us. Call in. I think we got to get the phone lines back, because we need to have a place where people can come for catharsis and relief and community, right?
Yeah.
And we may not be able to send y'all money to fix y'all problems yet, but we could certainly let you know that somebody care about you.
No, for real.
Yeah. Courtney, the link is in the Discord, I believe. That's what's up. Yeah.
Oh,
and I don't even know my password to get into my old Discord, so I had to make a new Discord. By the way.
Really?
Yeah, man. I lost. I used to have. I lost everything. I used to have like 100 websites that I was sitting on, and I logged into GoDaddy for the first time in 2 years. Everything gone. So I lost all my emails, everything. But that's all right. We starting over.
Right. That's good. Sometimes it's good to start over. It's okay.
Yep.
Yep. What else was about to tell you, Ben? Dang, I forgot, man. Has anybody heard or talked to Roller Dragon?
No, I wonder how Roller Dragon is doing.
I haven't.
Our brother who plays bass guitar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I haven't been on Discord in a while, but it's just like I remember even then he like almost, I won't say disappeared from Discord, but I haven't seen him on there then either. Last time I was on there.
Man, we really need to get that Discord. But I was never really good at Discord. I ain't gonna lie. So let me not stop fronting. But we need to get it going because that gives us the place and the space to find each other. Folks need that, man. Like when they did what they did to Twitter, it really snatched away so much of the bonds that we had built for over a decade. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you know, we have to have a place where that can't happen to us again. And don't get me wrong, somebody could come by Discord and then shut us all out of there. But until such time as we've built our own infrastructure, hint, we're gonna have to leverage platforms like Discord so we can build community.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna make sure I jump back in there because I haven't been on there in so long. So I definitely need to jump back in there and at least tell everybody, hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. Woo, well, man.
This was good for the soul, man.
It was. My soul is full.
Good. That's the way. That's where you spend your birthdays, man. Shoot.
Like for real. And it's like making my birthday coming up is just like, oh man, this is great. I don't know if my actual birthday can top this. Oh man, but I appreciate you and David definitely for being here.
David said the Discord is alive. He said it's not jumping, but people are around. Well, then I need to get it. Let me get an invitation back to. Let me give y'all my new Discord email address, and then y'all can invite me back to the Discord. Because I can't.
I haven't set up with. I have it set up with bots. Josh set it up initially, and then handed admin off to me. I have it set up with bots so that every time a video gets published, it goes to our. So you get your channels announced on Discord and everything.
So folks in the Discord see my work happening right now.
It's Slack for patrons, basically.
Oh, well, dope. Let me get my life together and go on back over there. David, we appreciate you, man.
We got another guest.
Who we got?
Hold on. Chuck, just turn your camera off. If you see the camera button. Oh, and Chuck Diesel just joined too. All right, so Pimp C's on.
Pimp C.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello.
What it do, Courtney?
Hey, you know it's me.
Because I don't know. The Spirit of the Lord revealed it to me.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Hey, y'all.
You just brought me back to the pandemic. You used to set it off at the patron parties.
You guys, I set it off. No. I'm the hype man.
in a positive way.
I'm the hype man. Nat was the one who was setting it off and was doing her thing. I'm just like the hype man. Go Nat. Yeah,
yep. How have you been? You sound wonderful.
Right.
I'm doing great. When I say great, is as well as can be. Right. But Chuck Diesel, shameless plug. Let's stroke his ego a little bit. I told Chuck Diesel notified me that you guys were doing this, and I was like, "It's Bubba's birthday. I missed it. It was this morning." He was like, "No, it's happening right now." So. I wanted to, I love you guys. I'm like one of those, what is it? Like kind of like an antisocial extrovert. Like, I'm one of those people where everybody loves me and I love them too, but I need to recharge. Like I need to reboot.
Yes.
So but I just want to say that I think it's super dope that you guys are still trying to do your thing and just keep putting out like the positive messages and stuff. But of course I had to say happy Sag season to Bubba
Yeah.
Bear.
Like I could have pressed the button to do it for real.
Right, I was saying, don't you got the air horn right there?
Look. See now, hold on. See, y'all making me do too much.
I'm not making you do nothing. This is the spirit of the Sag season. That's making you do it. Exactly. Exactly.
Courtney
But
been
yeah.
such a stranger. Oh my God. It's so
Don't
good to
say
hear from you.
that. Don't say that. But I have been. I'm not gonna lie. I am. What the fuck? Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I'm just reading something that Kev Z just wrote, and I want to like punch him in his eye right now. He gets on my nerves, but yeah.
That's another one. He's like, where you been?
Right, exactly. But like honestly, like you said, like as far as like with the pandemic and all of that, like it really like it built like a community for real. You know what I mean? And I don't really necessarily know if something like that can ever I'm not gonna say ever be recreated, right? But this is like in a situation where like we didn't even really take the time to really even recognize the fact about how we're going through like so many traumatic experiences within a very, very short span of time.
Yeah.
And and it's like, it was like, oh, this person died of COVID or whatever, or I don't got no job today, or let's help this person pay rent. You know what I mean? There was so many different things that happened, everything. There's no unseasoned boiled food outside, Kev. Okay. It is all wonderful things here. Okay. Like I don't even have the
Such a
clickbait
hater.
right now. He's such a hater.
Put his comment up on the screen so people can know what we talk about.
Like, hold on. Okay, that's another sidebar. So like I literally don't look like anything right now. Like I literally am in here trying to make something to eat or whatever.
Right.
But yeah.
All right. There you go, sis.
Courtney, look at you.
Yeah. Okay.
We see you, Queen.
Okay.
We see you.
Okay.
There it is.
Yes, here I am.
Come on.
Okay. So you guys definitely just going back to that whole traumatic thing with far as like with the pandemic and stuff, like I put on like so much weight during that time and really didn't even realize how much that happened. And so that's like another reason why I've kind of been like MIA or whatever, because I've been like working on myself or whatever. But like I've lost like over 100 pounds. So
wow.
I'm just saying.
Hold on. No, hold on.
I'm just
Wait,
saying.
now
Exactly.
Celebrate you.
Exactly.
Celebrate
So it's
you.
Wow.
For real. So it was like honestly, but you guys also too were kind of a part of like the preparation, because it was like I need to be able to run from the holies, from dogs, and from people. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, and zombies too. We can't forget them because we don't know what's really out there.
It may be aliens.
Right. We don't know.
Aliens.
We don't know. And I need to be
Considering all the
prepared for
apocalypses
whatever.
we've lived through so far, aliens and zombies got to be next.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying. No Ozempic. It's all natural. Okay, your girl has been in the gym. Okay, your
Yes,
girl has
indeed.
been lifting. Okay, your girl has. I've always kind of ate well or whatever, but it's more so just like doing like the exercise portion. But no additives. This is just me. But yeah, and like I was so dorky, guys. Anyway. Yeah.
We love it though. I love a pop culture shirt because I see the turtle shirt already, and I'm like, okay, I want this shirt. Okay,
And the beanie, glasses all
with the beanie, right?
Y'all are done. Bye. Whatever. No.
Looking like.
Love you, Courtney, so much.
I love you guys so much. Happy
gosh.
birthday. Shout out to Rebecca Azor. Shout out to David, who be singing in the background all the time.
All the time.
Even the other day, like I didn't even know that this was happening. And also shout out to Nat and Shan. I'm sorry that I left the party yesterday, or was it the other day when you guys were doing the whole clickbaity pop-up? I didn't even know that. I was like, what is Like I
Yeah.
got so excited, like so excited.
We
So
try to bring back
like
the feels.
I definitely honestly feel like I'm not gonna say that it's going to be a replica because there's no duplication as to what was happening during the pandemic. Like we had like so many different things that happened, and not to mention we had two different renditions of "Like It or Not." Okay, anyway,
It's going down. I
I
love
still
it.
literally have like some of those songs that we used to listen to as like my playlist whenever
Oh
I
God.
go to the gym, like that light 'em up,
Yes,
hey,
Yeah.
yes,
that's still in
yes,
my podcast to this
right,
day. I love that one.
right. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Like I can't even believe I'm doing this right now, y'all. You don't understand. Like I'm so like out there, but I'm so like, oh, I just want to hide. So yeah, I'm just like, just scrub this from the internet. But anyway,
What you
honestly
mean?
though,
Wait. I will. And now you could tell me no here, but I'm
yeah,
in my mind. I'm already calculating. I'm gonna take these segments of y'all calling in, and I'm gonna make individual clips of it,
that's
so
okay.
I can
That's
talk about
okay.
the community that we have because I want to build this community, y'all. We
And
got
you
we need each
should.
other. We need each
Yeah,
And you
most
should.
definitely.
And you
Because
should,
this is amazing.
especially for what's on the horizon of what's always been on the horizon, right? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I don't even want to be like a gloom and doom person because I'm not that person, and it is what it is. And I'm a black woman in America, and like
Yes.
adaptability is like my love language, honestly. Not to mention I'm a Sagittarius and we are mutable sign. Brr, 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 brr. Okay, anyway.
Look,
But
You could have had that ready, Jay.
you're multitasking.
but seriously, no, but like I'm used to like, having to basically be one way. Like, and I will say this and I'm a believe, right? But like one of the things that definitely like helped me in the whole pandemic thing that I've like carried over to like my day-to-day life is how I'm speaking to you guys right now is literally how like I speak to everyone. Like there is no more code switching. And even like there might be like, oh, that's a white girl voice because I've gotten that my entire life, whatever, F y'all. But the point is, like I'm not about to be phony or fake for any individual. So
Yeah.
literally, no matter what space that I'm showing up in, whether it's at your child's IEP or if I am showing up at track karaoke, like I'm gonna be who I am, like all the
I
time.
love it.
So
Oh
I
my God, I
like
love it.
I
Yes.
totally like appreciate y'all. I'm glad that you
Oh,
guys are trying to like build up the community again because again, like I said, Chuck hit me up. Like who heard from Chuck? Like
Right.
right.
Kev hit me up or like said, hey, you know what I mean? Like I got excited literally when I saw these people just because it's like this it was really it in it not even it was it is it still
Come on.
remains as a community of individuals who not only just like went through like this traumatic experience with each
Yeah.
other, but also helped each other go
Yes.
through these things. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
so I just want to say big ups to you guys. Happy birthday to Bubba. What's up, Mama Gwen? And
Oh, she
I know
watching
also
too.
Bubba, I just sent you a little change. It's just a little change. Don't get excited. But yeah.
I appreciate it. Anything. Oh my gosh, I appreciate it.
Dan said he love
Oh
you too,
man.
Courtney.
Who said that?
KFC.
KLD.
Bump Kev. I don't want to hear nothing from Kev. Bye. Anyway.
Oh
But
man.
that's
Oh my
it. Like that's
gosh.
it. I appreciate you guys, even though like y'all, I love you guys for
We
real.
love you more, sis.
And I
We love you.
appreciate
Oh
y'all, and I'm
man.
glad that you guys are doing this. And I hope that you are successful in your endeavors. And unfortunately, people only respond when they're in an uncomfortable situation, and so we're about to be uncomfortable as hell, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So not
As
not I mean, we
hell.
already are uncomfortable, right? Like I don't feel good at all. I got anxiety, like for real. But
Uh-huh.
like like whenever it would literally be like every single day, let's see what this person is like these 8 things that this person is about to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so now
Right.
like this person has where it's like, a game plan, they know what they about to get into. So ain't no telling what we have to look forward to. And I even whatever. But the point is, like, I think like this is a good idea for you guys to this is my marketing brain coming in, okay? But I think that this is such a good idea for you guys to do this because people need something in order for them to feel humane. You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
them to feel like somebody out there truly cares about me. So like
Right.
shout out to Anna, shout out to Mama Lo, shout out to the Squirrel Squad. Like literally, honestly, these
Yes.
individuals have helped me in my life today. You know what I mean? Like that was happen whenever, but like I fortified like real relationships with people. And so like, the link, what did we used to say? Like I forgot what it was whenever like we went to like different shows and it was like the seasoning or something like that. Cross pollination, right?
Cross pollination. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, like that is important. You know what I mean? And I do feel like, your voice is important. I do feel like Kim Brown, shout out to Kim Brown, Fire Fan.
Burn it down with Kim Brown.
Shout out to BLM. Okay. Like those individuals, like you need like a piece of every little thing in order for you to put things together. So even though like I'm not present, I'm present. Like I'm at this point, I'm just kind of like, again, singing in the background like David, but I'm listening and watching and like you know what I mean? I'm basically taking things in to the point where it's like I'm not only being active, but also active in like my research and my knowledge for myself. And then, also too to like, branch out into like my day-to-day life too. So keep doing y'all thing. I don't want to like keep going on and on because I have ADHD and it could be forever when I continue this conversation. But I just wanted to, just let you guys show you guys love and I appreciate y'all. And happy birthday, Bubba. Like you're so like you are a sweet, sweet soul. Like we all know this or whatever, but it's just like even just like your candor, your demeanor, you know what I mean? Like you're just like you're definitely in a set. Whatever. Shut up, Chuck Diesel. Anyway, he's texting me right now. Some BS. Talking about I'm on my Sagittarius bag. Okay, I mean every day, all day. That is who I am.
All day, every day.
Like anyway, I can't. You guys are getting too much. Okay.
Love you, Queen.
I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Yes.
All right now.
And happy early. When's your birthday, Courtney?
December the 19th, the best day of the year.
Let me get. There it is. Well, happy early birthday. Don't worry. I'm going to get you on your birthday too, okay?
Oh, thank you. You don't have to, but I truly, truly appreciate you because it's broke out here. Okay, anyway, but
there he is. That'll preach.
Oh my gosh, bro,
listen.
Yeah, what you want to say? What you want to say? Sorry, I'm good for that. They call me Trigger Finger.
I was gonna say I love you, Courtney, and thank you.
Because I don't want to be the last person to hang up because then it makes this like I have rejection syndrome. Rejection sensitivity disorder. Like, and I don't want to be that person. Okay, anyway, I'm doing too much. I gotta go.
Bye, Courtney.
Bye.
Love it. Oh man.
Oh good God, man. Oh Jesus.
Man. James, what are your thoughts, man?
Oh my gosh, man. I don't even know, bro. At this point, I'm just like, okay.
Dude, but you listen, let me say something,
man.
Bro. you never fail to give me my props and never fail to show me love, man. I've always appreciated that from day one, square one. You held me down. You always had a level of respect for me and a level of just giving me my flowers. But bro, the people are here because of you.
That's crazy.
This group right here, from Kev Z, old crusty behind. Courtney was looking fabulous with her Ninja Turtle shirt on. To Latino who called in. Who else called in?
Alicia.
Like straight up, like these people are here now because you nurtured them. Two things in a way that I didn't know too. I didn't know just as a human being. I wasn't in that place back then, man. Like I high key was, I needed to learn more empathy. I was always a kind person, but I needed to learn that it's important to take a piece of me and lend it to someone else so that I can hear them. Right. And you did that in every patron party. So the folks here are here right now because of James Bubba Williams. So, man, you deserve everything that we could possibly give you, brother. Kev Z said, I know Benjamin Donalds. What you saying? I'm looking at, is that like a play on Benjamin McDonald's, Byron Donalds, or Donald Trump? I don't know the joke yet.
It's Kev Z. You never know the joke. But man, no, I really do appreciate y'all, bro. This turned out, when I said I wanted to do a birthday extravaganza, I didn't know I was just gonna be on here just chilling. Ben, I didn't even know if you were coming. I'm just gonna be out here just hanging out, chilling. And this turned out to be more than what I anticipated. Like,
man.
Like I'm literally speechless because I remember it used to be a time that when I used to do the show, I used to think I looked stupid. Like I'm dumb. Like, I don't want to do this. But like all these people like came in.
Oh, you were sowing seeds, man. You've been in church long enough to know what seed time and harvest is. Like you've been sowing seeds, and now it's like we have a responsibility. Now we have a responsibility to care for ourselves a little bit more now than we did during the pandemic. Like we just gave everything. Like we were so distraught because we were doing it every day for 3-4 hours a day, and it was a lot. And then life started happening. So we do have a different responsibility now to make sure that we balance this more, to make sure that we take care of ourselves in the process. But I recognize 100%, dog. We got a responsibility to this community, and not only this community, but to grow this community, because I know, and it's not even about growing the community for us to build a platform, but it will build a platform. It's just going to happen, right? There's thousands of people who need to be a part of this type of loving community because it don't exist out there, man.
It does not.
It don't exist in a way that we could just log on, and there are people who not only know you because we've been knowing each other for a while, but they're new people who are welcomed, and we can welcome them in, and then we just grow that and just love on each other, bro. Because when we get 80 years old, bro, like we're gonna remember the pandemic, and we had all the
you remember that
have a lifetime of memories together.
Like for real.
Yeah.
Like, man, oh my gosh. And shout out everybody. It looks like we getting raided on Twitch as well, too. Now, y'all got to tell me what this raid stuff is. I guess that when people come over from other platforms and just take over?
Yeah, that's love, man.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Twitch.
I appreciate y'all. Like, it's like, dang, the chat is scrolling, bro.
That's what's up. Now, where did they raid from? Who raided you?
Let's see if I can
David would know.
say. Yeah, I know David Vitingale.
Adrian Bixton.
That's what it is? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Man, you know what? I love y'all non-believers. Y'all people who don't even know the Lord be loving folks so much more than Christian people do. I just love y'all. Shout out to all the channels who came over here to watch us just love on each other and love on James Bubba Williams for his birthday. Hit the air horn, dog. Hit the air horn.
Oh, look, bro. I got so engulfed. Look.
Yes. Oh, we got some super chats we need to read before we get out of here, right?
Oh, man. Yeah. It was just... Jesus Christ. It's just all over the place. Y'all just, I'm so full. For like Beyonce. Yeah, not lost too. Happy birthday, Bubba. I appreciate it. Oh, here we go. Tiger says, I remember when I shot up my car window at negative 20 degrees. Woo. When I lived in upstate New York, 30 miles from home, my asthma hit me hard. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Yeah.
And then Tiger says, also, Bubba, you and Ben need to join Blue Sky too. Rebecca already on there.
I'm over there now. Benjamin P. Dixon Blue Sky, whatever, however it go. I try to post over there every day now. So yeah, come on over, Bubba.
Okay, I need to. I just stay had the time yet. I'm just like, I got too many socials already.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. KFZ said, "Where the light skins, Georgia Ford and the doctor dude that talk so much trash."
Dr. Carl Mack is in the building, man. He and I started to do a show on Sunday night, but it was just too hectic for me right now. But he's definitely in the orbit. Like he'll be back. Only person and I've talked to Georgia too.
How's she doing?
I talked to Georgia maybe 2 months ago. Georgia's doing fine. She's doing her thing. Like Georgia was always the consummate professional. Like if anybody was going to have like their ducks in order in terms of her career, in terms of what she was investing her time in, like she's on season 4, I think, of her show. That aired over there in Minneapolis. So, and she's still winning those regional Emmys. She's like an Emmy award winning queen. So shout out to her.
Man, I didn't even think to invite Georgia or Dr. Mac. I just had so much stuff going on in my head that I never thought about it. But I know they would have popped up. I know Georgia would have, and I know Dr. Mac would have too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Georgia stay winning awards, and I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even know what to do anymore. It's had so many surprises that yeah. And somebody said Ben even wore a suit for you today.
Well, I got a new standard, man. I don't go on there without a suit jacket on anymore because like it.
Ben sleeps in his suit.
Well, no, I don't quite do that. But you probably won't see me on air without a suit on anymore.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Adrian Vixen, thank you.
In the house.
100, happy birthday. I appreciate it, Adrian. And shout out Spooky Ninja Choir as well, too, who said happy birthday and also said, being so dressed up for this. I love it.
Yes, I did. I got James. I said I got to represent for the king, bro. We love you, man.
Right. And then True Dragon says, Dr. Mac finally got that 18th ab.
Look, Dr. Mac probably on 20 abs by now, man.
Okay.
Everybody his age got more abs than I don't even know nobody young with abs like that man got.
Okay, for real. Okay. All right, Ben, before we get out of here, let's play the story time clip. The story time clip is funny. Let's do the story time clip. Let me get y'all with something funny. And thank you, Peter Griffin. I appreciate it. Says, happy birthday, DJ. Have you had a chance to watch Arcane Season 2 or Star Wars Skeleton Crew? I watched Skeleton Crew, and I love it. These kids, though, like, they need their butt beat for getting on a damn ship and pressing the button and go hyperdrive somewhere where you don't even know where you're at. And then your planet don't even exist in the star system. But I digress. Go ahead, David.
Good laugh. If you need a good laugh right now, listen to the story I'm about to tell you. Watch this video. It will be worth it. I promise. But I need to give the setup first, which starts with explaining why I'm not showing you the bottom half of my face. So what had happened was earlier this week, I was getting a haircut. My barber started to get to my mustache. And as he was doing so, a fly enters frame left, and I calculated that its trajectory was headed directly towards my eyeball. So naturally, I flinch. Of course, my barber was not prepared for such a reaction, and he obliterates half of my mustache.
Wow.
We stare at each other in silence as hair follicles slowly float to the ground. So then he proceeds to swivel my chair around, then I may look in the mirror. I go, just take the whole mustache off, bro. It ain't worth it. He said, you sure? I said, I'm sure. He said, you sure? You sure? I said, I'm sure. For the context, this is what I normally look like with facial hair. And
later, Snack Panther. Thank you for coming, sir.
I look like I'm undefeated, bro. Do you understand? You might be thinking, oh, well, it's a look. Yeah, I look like I greet everyone with, assalamu alaikum, my friend. I look like I sell soaps, spices, and pickled olives at the Habibi market. Ain't nothing wrong with none of that. But it's just not me, though. So I decided to shave it all off. And this is how I look. You might be thinking, oh, it doesn't look that bad, or it'll grow back. Yeah, well, how long is that going to take? Because in the meantime, I'm over here looking like normal SpongeBob. How are you?
Nice weather we're having today.
And of course, because I have the wonderful friends that I do, I've been getting roasted for the past 4 days. I walked downstairs same day to cut. First thing my roommate said was, you look like you're late for class. I sent my homie this picture. He immediately FaceTimed me. He said, you look like Prince Charming. You look like you wear high water pants and Sperry's with no socks. You look like you have a routine of eating a nightly soup. And my favorite one, bro just looks unmemorable. Then I showed my dad. He texted me back and said, Charles, you look good. Okay, first of all, why does this look compel you to call me Charles? All of a sudden, my government name. By the way, for the context, he looks like this.
Oh, that's he looks just like your dad.
He's like his daddy. Jesus.
Crazy. He followed it up with, what are your friends saying? My other homie was with his girlfriend when I showed him. She said no words. She just sent this picture.
I mean, it didn't come up for me. Oh, wow.
Listen. Do not call, do not text. You will not see me outside from.
You're clean though. I like them socks.
First of all, why does this look compel you to call me Charles? All of a sudden, my government name. By the way, for the context, he looks like this. And I look like this next to him. See the resemblance. It's crazy. He followed it up with, "What are your friends saying?" My other homie was with his girlfriend when I showed him. She said no words.
You know what it is,
She just sent
right?
this picture.
Oh,
Oscar Proud.
Oh, that's the part I missed. Okay.
That's why he put the whole suit on.
It looked just like him. Looked just like him. She looked just like her. Shout out to everyone else. We just got rated again. Looked like it, didn't it?
Yeah, man. I see Vitagen. It was like a raid something. 50% left to get to level 2.
Wow, that's what's up, man. That's what's up,
man.
James,
okay.
No better way to spend this night, man. Than
man.
Happy birthday, man. Many more.
I appreciate it, brother, so much, man. Thank you for being here. Oh man, you made the night.
Oh man, listen, I'm glad I made it tonight. You know, I'm old as I am.
Okay. And shout out to my friend Gio. Gio, thank you so much. I love you too.
Shout out to Dead End Joker, Vitingale, all everybody who just rated us. We get ready. It seemed like we got the end. I wish we could have got y'all a little sooner, but love to see y'all come through, man.
Right. If we can, you know what? I got one more clip. This is the last one I got.
What you got?
David, you can play this last one. It's the Arthur
Adrian
clip.
Vixen in the house. Shoot.
Right. Thank you, Latino. Latino said this is a fun show. This was fun. Jam Tomb, I love you, Nika, so much, Nika. Love you so much.
I love you.
Oh man. Here we go. So y'all know if y'all remember Arthur. I watched a little bit of Arthur growing up, but Arthur was a little they were some rude as hell. They were so rude. David played this. That's why these kids like they is now.
I have a list of 100 words to learn. That's only 92 more than you know now. We're talking about the mall. Stuff to buy, clothes to try on, fun. My inventions are not boring. Without lights, you'd have to shop in the dark. Oh, sorry. I guess you already do.
Hey!
That was mean. W, Francine, can I ask you a question? Sure, anything. Why don't you go back to your own house and stop bothering us? It's your after-school snack.
What?
No wonder you need Husky Pews. They're $1 for us and $2 for you, Buster.
Wow.
Well, why is it more for me? Because you eat like a pig. Buster's coming home.
Wow.
Mommy's coming home today.
I've never seen him so happy.
Buster must be bringing dessert. I can be your partner for the next race.
This-
Sorry, Sue Ellen. It's a brother and sister race. Maybe there's a contest for lonely children after this.
Oh my God.
Only children, DW. A lonely child is what you're gonna be when I sell you.
What?
Bro.
Wait a minute. I didn't know they went that hard.
I'm speechless.
Arthur, they went hard, bro.
I didn't know they went that hard. My God.
But the way I kind of figured they did, it's like the episode of Peppa Pig when they asked us like,
can you whistle?
Like, can you whistle? And she's like, yes, Peppa, you can whistle. And she just hung up in her face. I'm like, okay. Y'all ruthless.
Man, look here. That was good.
Oh man, that was great. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's it for me. I have got so much love, and I don't know that I need to go unpack this entire night. I mean,
man.
Literally thank you to everybody. Ben, David, Mom and Daddy. Let's see, Q for calling in for the slideshow, my mama for the slideshow. Just everybody in the chat, Alicia for calling in, Tiger. Thank you for everybody that sent stuff. I don't know who sent anything. My mama has all of that, and I just hope she don't lie to me and tell me like, "Oh, Bubba, you got $5," and she gonna be lying. But thank you to everybody that sent gifts and everything. I appreciate y'all. Man, I'm just overwhelmed with emotion. I really am. I really, really am.
Well, happy birthday again to you, brother, man. We love you, brother. We appreciate you. And listen, let's get off when we get offline sometime when you get back from your vacation, and let's talk about how we could do this at least once a week, and we can build this community through love, man.
I'm down for it, man.
Yes, sir.
And you know, what better way to leave everybody than with a throwback from the beginning. I love y'all so much, man.
A real
Thank y'all
throwback.
so much. I love y'all.
Take care of yourself.
Love you, brother Ben. Thank you, man.
Take care now.
Yeah, like it or not, is on your channel. Yeah, politics and culture is we change skin like we supposed to. Yeah, interviews and all the news, we get to choose what gets the views. Like it or not, with Queen Azor, get started now, so stick around. Like it or not, it's going down. Like it or not, y'all stick around. Oh, Rebecca Azor is coming through. You know she got a good story for you. Oh, Benjamin, that's my dog. This is his show. He's a politics bro. I am your DJ. DJ Exclusive. Y'all know who I am. I stay dropping them jams. Like it or not, it's going down. Like it or not, y'all stick around. Oh, like it or not, it's starting.